Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Death Stranding for what is live stream number 6 as we continue Sam's story in the game. Good morning, hope you're well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on. So the last stream we had was Friday morning, and we connected more places to the network. The network is beginning to grow, and we actually finished off by a guy's shelter called the Collector. We were hoping to connect him to the network before we finished on Friday morning's live stream, but actually we needed to complete a mission for him to actually get him to talk to us, and then hopefully we can add him to the network. So we stopped where his shelter is, ready for this morning. So the plan is this morning, start off with him. I think we've got to go into a camp of the mules to retrieve something for him, and then hopefully we can connect him to the network. Whether he joins the UCA or not isn't a big deal. It's more about just connecting him to the network because it helps our coverage when we're out and about. We also managed to get to the film director's shelter as well. He was out in the middle of nowhere, and actually once we connected him, it made life easier because we had to go over really rough terrain to get to him. But then once we connected, there was a bridge there that someone had placed, so that helped a lot as well. So I'm just double checking stuff. We have started a little bit early this morning, mainly because I could, so I did. So we are a little bit earlier than we normally are for morning streams. But it gives me a chance to fill in the YouTube side before we get cracking. But I'm enjoying this so far. I've had a few messages of people saying, it's not getting the views your other stuff gets. But we've had this conversation a few times now, where I don't care. I know that sounds really bad, and I don't mean it as bad. But for me, we could have no one in the streams, and I'd be still more than happy to keep streaming every morning. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Let me just check the sound is okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. But a lot of people... I keep getting the odd comment here and there, or the odd message saying, just finish the series. You don't need to do it. It's not performing well. It's just that's not why I do it. I do it because it's the release that I need to actually be sane, essentially. But I do appreciate everyone that stops by. E-Player, good morning. How are you? Thanks for the like, followers. Much appreciated. How are you this morning, E-Player? I hope you're well. What we'll do, we'll load in. We are 5 minutes early, but we're loading anyway. I think we're ready to crack on. Let's see how much we get done this morning. If you haven't seen the schedule for this week, the schedule video went out yesterday afternoon, sorry. We also did a live stream community post as well, talking about the live streams for this week. We are missing 2 morning live streams because I have got appointments this week. We're also not having evening streams because I'm really struggling in the evenings, because I'm really not sleeping again. So yeah, a few things we've got to deal with at the minute. So afternoon for you. I keep forgetting about time zones of people, because so many different people drop by and say hello that are in different time zones. I forget who's in what. So apologies for that. But good afternoon. Hope you're well, E-Player. You're alright. Hopefully you're still improving. That's the main thing, E-Player.
How you doing, Sam?
Why is he asking himself how he's doing? Right, let's check what we've got to do here. So, in terms of orders, we did pick up a mission here. So, we've got to... We are currently, if I can see myself, not there. Hang on. There we go. So, we are currently down here at the minute. We've got to recover a chip engraved with a mysterious shop. We've done that mission already. We've already picked it up. We just need to drop that off. Antique watches need to go to the craftsman, which is a little bit further away. Signed photographs have also got to go. That's going up there as well. The reason it's saying no cargo carried is we have got a vehicle. And there is a delivery of metals to the engineer. We have got a big road that stretches near enough the whole length up there, so that's not difficult. But what we wanted to do this morning, first thing first, was this is the collector's shelter. Now, he is not connected to the network. He also won't talk to us currently. But I want to do his mission, which is to go to the mule base, which is nearby, and recover the game console that has bin stolen by the mules. We all know what it's like to lose a games console, so it's good to get it back for him. So we need to go and recover this, and hopefully it's enough to get him on our side. So we're going to take that mission. It is as simple as going and getting it. We have got a few weapons. There's 3 packages in total to go and grab. So that mission will hopefully put him on our side. So we've got some grenades, which aren't a big deal. We have got smoke grenades. There's a custom grenade there we've got to use at some point. And we've got several bolo guns. That's only got 1 ammunition. They both only got 1 ammunition. That could be an issue. Our climbing anchor has been used. Why is it still on our tool rack if it's used? Oh, it's damaged, actually, looking at that. Okay. I don't know why that says used, and it's still on us. Carry on back. I'm going to switch to the full bolo gun. Mainly because it makes more sense to do that. Just because have you seen Gen V? I have. Yeah, spin-off show of the boys. Till season 4. Yeah, they've started teasing trailers for season 4, haven't they? I haven't seen it, but I've heard there's a trailer out for season 4. But yeah, I have watched it. I really enjoyed it, to be fair.
Restrictions lifted.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think at times... Why am I not climbing up? Hang on. Have I forgot buttons or something? I can't climb up. I don't want to release rope. I want to climb. Well, there we go. So I wasn't climbing. I was thinking I'm pressing 1 button or something because he wouldn't climb up. He has climbed up. Oh look, we've got some fellow porters here to say hello. But yeah, I've enjoyed it actually. I know a lot of people complained about there was gore for the sake of having gore, but actually I really enjoyed it. How about you? Did you watch it? Kids of Butcher and Homelander. Yeah. What did you think to it? Let's give this guy a like.
Thanks for the help.
There we go. It's always nice to give these guys a like and say hello. We can't like the second person, unfortunately. He wants to give us a bolo gun. Alright, we'll take his bolo gun. What's he got us? He was going to give us a smoke grenade, I think. Right, this is all our stuff loaded into the back of this. I'm going to put some more stuff in it. I'm keeping the engraved chip on us because that's the main story mission. But I'm going to think what we're going to do. They're already on the truck, aren't they? Oh, the engraved trick thing's already there. Okay. Cargo bed materials. So he's just given us a gun. A bolo gun level 1. So I'm just thinking, what is there anything we want to get rid of here? I don't think we do, to be fair. I'm just going to chuck that on the truck. On episode 2 so far. Oh, okay. It's pretty. I really enjoyed it. As I say, the only thing I would say is that I've heard complaints that it's graphic for the sake of being graphic, which I can kind of see to a point. Right, that's only got 1 ammunition, so I'm just checking. I don't know how these reload. That's sorry. That's got 24 rounds. That one. Right, so where we've got to get to is over there. We have to get over there to that base to go and get what we need. And we can do that here. What I probably do need to do is place a cargo is dropped and cannot be recovered. I'm assuming everything in our vehicle will stay in our vehicle unless a vehicle gets stolen. That's my assumption anyway. Graphic is one of the cores. Oh, absolutely, it is. Let's put a ladder across here. We have jumped across here with the vehicle, so I'm going to put it slightly to the side, because we did get across with the vehicle previously. But I thought, we're going to leave the vehicle with a load of supplies in it, so I don't really want to take the vehicle for this. See the 3 bolo guns on her back there. Now, when we finished last stream, we had just taken out all these guys, but I don't know if they're back. There is a chance that all of these enemies, the mules, are going to be back. So there is always that option that they may all be back alive again. I'm hoping they're not, but there's always a chance. But always nice to see other porters doing their jobs as well. Right, is that a vehicle there? I think it is, isn't it? To our right. You can see where we need to go. They may all still be down, because we did take care of quite a few of them last time.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah, like I say, I really enjoyed the story. The story was really good, and the characters, some of the characters were teased previously as well in the boys episodes. But obviously, unless you knew of these characters, you wouldn't have known they'd been teased, essentially. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
There we go.
Right, we've got to go over here. This is one of the locations what we need to pick up from the mules. I think they're still all down, because there's no mules around, it seems. Right, we need to get across there, though, next. How many ladders? I'm not going to have enough ladders. I've got a few, actually. We might be alright here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Season 4, to be honest. I think Season 4 will be really good. I don't know how many seasons it's going to go for. Because I think originally it's books, isn't it? Originally, I think? Or is it comics? One of the two. I'm waiting to be attacked by the mules, but currently they're not doing it. That's one of the game consoles we need there. We'll take the container as well for the time being. I may probably end up dropping it, to be fair. But that's us all. That's that first games console picked up. And we've entered the post box as well. Now, do I need... I'm going to have to get across the gap, aren't I? So there's the mule base there. I think they're still all down. I don't know how long they stay gone for. We did take them down at the end of the last stream. So they may still all be down for the time being. We may not have a fire in our hands. We may have to walk straight in. Which would be a bonus if we can. But we've got our bolo gun just in case. I've used quite a few ladders. We haven't used ladders for a while really, mainly because everywhere we go, other people place things down, so I've not really had to use them. Yeah, I think all the enemy are still down from previous. To be fair. An article, Eric the showrunner said he planned to stop at season 4. Oh really? Oh wow. Current State of the Universe season. Okay. Yeah, my only concern is obviously with some of these things, they tend to overdo them. So they keep going longer than they probably should. If that makes sense. There's quite a few things that you watch and then after a while you think, okay, that's a nice kind of way to end it. And they do another season and you're like, yeah, you're just doing it for the sake of doing it now. And then if you lose that enjoyment. Yes, the enemy are still all down. I wasn't sure if they were, but they are. Perfect. Right, this should be the second lot of second game console here. Both of them. Okay, so that's both games console now picked up for the collector. So that means that mission is now done. Is there anything here we want to pick up? I don't want to obviously go too much, because there's a few things laying around. There's destroyed metals there, which we could recycle, to be fair. We did previously already loot everything here after we'd taken down the mules. So probably best just to go and hand these in and that's job done. Hand back the chip we got previously as well. And then we're nearly there. But that is a job well done. We've got what we needed. That's the important thing. Mules are still down, so we are safe and secure for the time being. Our boots are looking good as well. I'm assuming at some point we're heading over there to that big structure as well. So that's got to be something over there, doesn't it?
There we go.
I'm definitely looking forward to getting back on the road though, because the road is built further north. With the road is built nearly all the way back to Lake Knot City. So from the distribution centre, so that's an easy ride, especially with vehicles. Breaking Bad and better. I think they pushed them too far. Shows like that, and there was no need to do that extra season or two. And it kind of ruined it in some ways. I feel anyway when they push them too much. The Boys Show and Gen V, but oh, absolutely, there's so much more they can do. I'm hoping there's a season 2 of Gen V because I really enjoyed it. So I am hoping for season 2. While we're here, I'm just going to quickly grab these insects. You can eat these, obviously, so it's worth picking a few up when we're here. Crypto bites. Right, we're just heading back to the collector. We're going to give him his games console, hopefully then connect him to the network, and then we'll head back distribution center, hand in the chip, and then see what the main story mission is after that. May take a quick run round and do a load of drops, and then come back and do what's next, but we'll see how that goes. Firstly, though, we just need to get back down here. And hand this mission in. So we head back across the ladder we placed. I bet you if we connect him, we're going to find there's loads of stuff we didn't need to place because it's already here. That's always the other side of it. There's always a chance everything I've just placed is pointless because other people have already placed it. We can't see it as of yet. Stop! Oh, I nearly fell down there. Right, we are going to grab the rope here. Abseil down. There we go. Now, let's hand in this mission and hopefully connect him to the network, and that'll be a good start this morning, having a brand new person connected to the network. But yeah, as I say, I'm hoping there's more to come. Right, deliver requested cargo. Hand in these. Should be no damage. We picked them straight up out of the meal post boxes. Like I say, I'm just hoping this is enough to get some connectivity so we can speak to the collector and add him to the network. That's the aim. There he is. That's the collector.
Oh, a delivery. Oh, you certainly aim to impress, don't you?
Well, we do try.
If there was such a thing as a porter honor roll, your name would surely be at the top.
Okay, is it enough? We just need enough for 1-star connection level, and I think that's enough to get him to join the network. Because without the network, I don't think the roads can be built either, so we won't get a road towards here or anything until we have that done. I think we should have enough, surely. That's only one package, and we've got 300 already. No, that's all of them, actually, isn't it? It says 1 of 2, though, so I'm not sure. Weight bonus as well. Awesome delivery. We're still yet to have a delivery that's under awesome. Another bot complete delivery. Oh, okay. That's going to the engineer. So the bot delivered. We have got robots now that can make deliveries for us. That got really badly damaged. Looking at that. 45% damage. That's not good. Aye. The automation revolution trophy achieved. I'm annoyed by that. That's our first not awesome delivery, but we didn't do it. It was done by the robot. I'm annoyed that that's an A. We have got to 4 stars though now with the engineer. But yeah, I'm just annoyed that it wasn't higher. We've never had anything under awesome, and then we get an A. That's poor. But yeah, I'm looking forward to season 4. I think it should be good. Bridge link has gone up there by 3, 4, 5. I don't know what bridge link is going to be for, to be fair. Another player used our structure and we pleased someone else. So we're now leveled up to be an expert mover. Client's farm YT was a trusted ally. You've achieved bridge link grade 20. Your sync level applies increased by 10%. You can now make more strand contracts. You can now make more upgrade cooperation requests. We haven't done any of that, to be fair. And the period for which you can send lights has been increased to 6 seconds. We're now a grade 104 expert mover. That's pretty cool. Is he joining the network?
If I require your services again, I will contact you.
Ah, it's not enough. He didn't join the network.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
That's annoying. So even though we did his mission, it wasn't enough to get him to 1 star. So it means we haven't added him to the network. We have got mail to have a look at. We'll look at the engineer first because we leveled him up. Yours is a true calling. I think I mentioned it before, but I was born in this shelter. Grew up here. My parents are long gone now, but they taught me everything I know about engineering. Taught me real good. My dad used to say that making tools wasn't mindless labour, but right and proper work. Not a job, but a calling. Those who answer the call empower others to create, and in doing so, leave their mark on the world. If you just want to get by, go ahead and do whatever. That's what he said most people in the cities did, most other preppers for that matter. But if you want to live with purpose, if you want a legacy, you find yourself a calling. I think you've done just that. I mean, carrying stuff from place to place is one thing, but forging connections, rebuilding a nation, if that's not a calling, I don't know what is. You and me, we get it. What we're doing really matters. All the more reason we'd better stay sharp. And the craftsman as well. Hey Sam, remember that porter I told you about? He came round again. Been by my old place, the one in the ruins, you know. As to the why, well, seems he'd gone and snatched up some of my belongings. A musty set of work clothes I let slip I was pining for at our last meet. Wasn't a proper ask or anything. More, it'd be nice if I had them, sort of thing. So I said it, and next thing I knew, he up and says he'll bring them back. I told him no. Ain't nothing worth the hassle. No need to try and be another Sam, but he went and did it anyway. Came back goods in hand, safe and sound. He's not alone though. So they'd formed a team with another porter, one to keep watch of BTs, another to manage the cargo. Neither of them's got dooms, but together they can almost manage well as you. At least they did this time, eh? It's amazing what people can do when they put their minds to it, and when someone like you is around to provide inspiration. We're inspiring other porters now, which is good. So annoyingly, this guy didn't join the network. I was so hoping he would have done. Okay, what orders has he got? Where's from the collector to the collector? That's a round trip. Why? What are we going to do? I don't understand that one. And that's delivery of Borg in the big delivery. Oh, okay. So he wants us to go and pick something up for him and then bring it back to him. I think that's what that one is. Collect one or more containers of old magazines from the distribution center, I think it is, and then deliver to the collector. 2 boxes of magazines. Okay, so we'll add that one to our missions. This one is a delivery to this. We're heading to the distribution center next anyway. So yeah, we may as well take that with us because we're heading there now. So we'll take both missions. Yeah, put it on the back. I do need to move a few containers around. I hate when it doesn't stack them nicely. It bugs me. We take that one and carry it by hand for a second. And then we'll move it back from hand onto our back. There we go. All sorted. So we've picked up a couple of missions for him. Again, like I say, we want these to forge a connection so we can add him to the network. Currently, he is not part of the network. And as it stands, we haven't done enough to actually make him. But what we're going to do is grab a vehicle that's full of stuff at the minute. And we're going to start heading back to distribution center. It's not too far away, to be fair. You climbing up? Sam seemed to be having a bit of an issue climbing up there. And why are you not climbing? Seems to be slipping. Why is he not just climbing straight up? There we go. Right, we're going to head back to our vehicle and then we're going to go straight to distribution centre. And that way we can deliver a load of stuff we've got on us. We can then have a look at what's next. We've got the chip we need to deliver as well. So let's just quickly check where we're going from here. So from here, we're going to go to the left, keep along this boundary line, and head straight for distribution centre. That's the plan. Let's charge. We're okay for charge. We should be fine. So if we follow this around, I don't know if I need to make a jump here. That's the only downside. I may need to jump across there. That's a hole. Yeah, we are going to have to go across there, aren't we? I know this thing can jump. There we go. I think we do need to stay aside. We've got new mail now. We've just actually connected. There's a motorbike that we brought out here, actually, to be fair. Let's just have a quick look at the motorbike. There's stuff on it, and I don't know what it is. I think that's our motorbike. The issue is obviously we got the van we kind of took. I can dispose of vehicle. I wanted to see what it had. I don't think it's got anything on it. What happens if I dispose of vehicle? Oh, that's not my bike. We borrowed that off someone else who had stored it in the distribution centre, actually, to be fair. Okay. Ignore me. We have got a mail to read. We'll do that once we've got back to distribution centre and delivered everything here. It's a bit of a rough ride, but we should get there in one piece by looks of things. This is why we took the bike previously, just because it was a bit of a rough ride. I don't think I can get up here, can I, with this? Can I? We're so happy to have a road, to be fair. Yeah, there we go. This is a mule vehicle that we stole from the mules, to be fair. So there's your paver. So eventually there will be a road here once there's enough stuff. Annoyingly, obviously, this can't be stored in our garage. It's not owned by us. I do like taking these off the mules, mainly because they're helpful. Okay, it needs to be close enough that we can just take what we need from it while we deliver here. Right, let's get some deliveries done here. So, we've got a few things to hand in. Cargo for certain can be collected from private lockers. Oh, okay, so the private locker is where the magazines are that we need for the collector. I don't plan on going back to him for a second, though. So, let's make a delivery. We've got cargo, the chip that was the main story mission there, I think it was. We've got the board game that needs doing. What's this one? And return lost cargo. I think that's everything. So 3 deliveries to make here to distribution centre. And then we'll see what's next. This should even level up distribution centre a little bit as well, I would have said.
So you did?
You did indeed. So the chip was a priority mission that I think, if I remember correctly, that they'd lost or something. So this is the chip engraved with mysterious symbol. There is some damage to it, but that was during our fighting with the mules, I'm pretty sure. And it's probably quite a big distance, because we kind of got it and went elsewhere, and then before we came back, to be fair. That probably is quite a big distance. We should get at least up to 3-star connection level here. I'm hoping, anyway. Awesome delivery game. Jazz upgraded the compass. You can now choose to have your objective marker displayed at all times. Okay. Select an objective marker in compass mode to just choose whether or not it be displayed at all times. Enabling the never hide setting will drain Sam's battery. Yeah, I'm not enabling that then. Not enough to level us up just yet. But we've got second delivery as well. This is a delivery from the collector that we just went and saw. Another awesome delivery, I would assume, because we've got no damage. Didn't go too far, to be fair. What are we going to get? 61 likes for that one. Another awesome delivery. I'm annoyed that the only less than awesome delivery we got was a bot. That's pretty bad. I wonder if I could send the bot to go and deliver to him with these magazines. So we haven't got enough to level up to level 3-star yet. Did we gain enough to level ourselves up at all? Cargo condition has gone up by 1. That's it. So we're now a level 105 or grade 105 expert mover.
Oh yeah, I got something for you.
So although we didn't level him up, he's got us a present. What's it going to be? Okay, that's a mannequin head. Is it a mannequin head? I think it's a mannequin head. Oh, Jay has provided the following by way of thanks: a V's face pattern. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using that. Okay, so that's that handed in. We have got a couple of mails. So we've got two mails here. One is collector. Yeah, it is. We'll do the collector, then we'll do the one from Jay, and then we'll have a look at what we're doing next. We used to have things called magazines from the collector. Back before the Stranding, there was a medium known as the magazine, a collection of articles and pictures printed on paper. Some magazines had hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of readers. At the height of their popularity, it wasn't rare for people to get all their information and news from them. Journalists and editors would collect data, conduct interviews, and compile them into weekly or monthly issues, and readers would devour them with relish. My own father was the editor of a popular magazine, one that published hints and strategies of beating popular video games. That's quite cool. Sadly, not long before the Stranding, digital media rose to prominence, and that spelled the end for print publications. That's everyday life, isn't it? That's how it is nowadays. Thanks to the internet, anyone could produce content and anyone could consume said content. People became their own editors, their own curators of truth, as it were. My father was always one to swim against the tide, and so he stuck with print. In spite of the writing on the wall, they called him the last editor-in-chief. Over the years, he amassed a massive number of magazines and newspapers, all of which I was free to peruse growing up. After he passed away, I took up the mantle and continued expanding the collection. But now, in this post-Stranding world, we have the chiral network. It is incredible technology. But will it be no different than the internet in the end? I, for one, have no desire to see it descend into a cesspool of abuse and misinformation. If nothing can be done to prevent that, then I want nothing to do with it. I don't think he's too keen on joining the chiral network by the sounds of things. So this is from our partner, Jay. Thank you, Sam Porter Bridges. I have no clue who I am, but you I know. You are Sam. Sam I am not. Sam the man. Mano. You have the chip. That I know. That and a bridge. Sam Porter Bridges. This Bridges used the data on the chip to activate my systems. To wake my ass up. This is not my world, Sam. What is my world? What am I? It isn't me. If that computes, do you know what it feels like? I feel like someone crawled inside, slotted into my skull, and took a bat to my bites. Okay, this is a computer then, isn't it? My memory is wiped, broken, I don't know, I can't remember, I don't know, recall, but bitching won't make it better. Name, recall, entity, let's call me J. The letter I keep retrieving pops up in my archives, JJJ. It means nothing, right? Like the V on the chip, a link to home, V home, home sweet home, me casa, su casa. I've got to get the real me back, Sam. I need more data, I need more chips. And if I think that I'm thinking you're the only one around here I can count on to help get the job done, help me, I will help you. I have something for you. I will hook you up with V's face pattern. That's what he's just given us, to be fair. Sam, a bona fide Valentino with the ladies, am I right? Sam Portino, if that's not good enough for you, well, the deal. I'll sweeten the deal. I scanned. I upgrade for your compass. Well, me, maybe not. It wasn't all me. Your systems did the heavy lifting like they knew. They knew how to make the most of it. If I know, I don't know how all this shit works. Maybe it was just meant to be. Anyway, you don't got to worry about losing sight of the destination when making deliveries. Not now. So I can't go too low, otherwise it doesn't loses it. Yeah, now you can set it so it's always on. Open up compass mode and focusing destination marker to give it a try. So that's the pitch, Sam Porter Bridges. Find me more chips for me, for you, Sam. I don't know. You never know. You can't know what other goodies you might get out of you know? Okay, Jay's a little bit weird. But that's all good. Okay. Is that going to keep coming up while I've not picked up this cargo? Possibly. Okay. I'm picking up the magazines because we need them for that delivery anyway. Whether we do it now, I don't know. What is we got? Order for Sam. Some main story mission. Carillium Garage Delivery Weather Station. We've got to take fragile cargo to the weather station. It's in the mountains. According to that, listen to the briefing.
Your objective is to head to the bridge's weather station and connect your Cupid. You'll also need to install a chiralium gauge.
The gauge will measure fluctuations in chiral density much more precisely. We'll be able to provide more accurate forecasts for timefall and other phenomena. Timefall and elevated chiralium levels have a strong correlation with BT activity. So, installing this gauge will help us to help you and others like you.
There we go. So that's the main story mission. We're going to pop that up now. What I'll probably do is leave our other deliveries here while we go off to do this. Although we could do the delivery to the collector first over there and then head over there. But there's like a river in the way, so that's going to be interesting. What do we need to know? Take it, this will be sent to the weather station, connect the station to car network. Okay. Fragile cargo. So that's not good. Delivery to mountainous area. This is difficult delivery in a mountainous area. Watch out for slopes and inclines. I don't think we're driving up the hill then. Alright, let's accept the order. I don't know what I need to make at this point. We've only got one ladder. So we probably should make some more. I normally have 2 to 4 on us. Generally. So I'll make 3. Climbing anchor, I've got none, so I always generally have 1 on us. I've got 1 PCC. Take another 1 for 2. I only want 1 actually, that gives us 2 in total. I'm not worried, but blood bags we've got 5, all good there. Boots are fine. We've got our power skeleton level 3, so that should be all good. Weapons. Bolo gun level 2. We have 2 of them, if not 3 of them. And I can also get a vehicle if you want, a long range reverse trike. I don't think the truck is going to be good enough to take here. I think we'll have a look at the bike in a second. We'll have a closer look on our map with the terrain and see where we're at, to be fair. So I'm not quite sure how the terrain's going to be. We can take someone else's vehicle if we wanted to. They're quite cool looking vehicles. They've obviously modified them, I assume. I don't want to take any though, for the minute. So we don't actually have to make a motorcycle, we can borrow one. We'll load all on the back for the minute. I'll sort everything out in a second. There we go. I can put stuff on the cargo bed, that's the thing as well. These are all for delivery to the craftsman and thing. I might actually leave the vehicle here for the minute. We'll leave everything on the vehicle that we don't want to take with us, I think. But I also want to have a closer look at where we're heading. Yeah. We've got to take the magazines back to the collector, but what I want to have a look at is the terrain we've got to travel across here. So there is a bridge here, so we could take a vehicle and then it starts to get dodgy. There's BTs obviously around here. I'm not scared of BTs. We've managed to take quite a few out recently, so I'm not too worried about BTs. That actually doesn't look that bad. I think a motorbike could probably make that journey. There are a few ladders though that make me think it may get too high. But I wonder if a motorbike could make that journey pretty well. I think that might be a shout, to be fair. Okay. Obviously we need to sort our loadout out. A loadout? So what I'm thinking, the truck will stay here, so we can put whatever we don't want on us for this journey on the truck. It's already got a load of stuff on there as it is, including lost cargo and stuff, but we've got a road network we can use to deliver all this stuff. I'm going to quickly put that back on us, mainly because we can actually, whatchamacallit, we can actually recycle it. That's the word I was after. Oh, I didn't need the extra PCC. There's one on the truck bed. I do like having a truck. It makes life so much easier. We've got plenty of grenades on us here. Weight-wise, we're fine, to be fair. We've got a ladder there. Bolo gun. I've got a level 1 one just in case we need it. Metals. We're going to put those on the deck. We need to keep the cranium on us. Yeah, I think we're all good. I'm just going to move them orders to the truck. Did I move them to the truck? I didn't, did I? I meant to move them to the truck and I didn't actually do it. There's no point in taking them where we're going. We don't gain anything from taking them, I don't think. Move to truck. And as I say, truck stays here. Yeah, we didn't have the item, that's fine. Right, we need to sort out our loadout, because our loadout looks a mess. And I hate having it where you've got a big gap. I don't want the truck, I want us. It's because the truck's right next to us. Right, I don't like having a big gap, because it bugs me so much. So, where's that? That is there. That's a bolo gun. That's a bolo. I don't know if I need to carry 3 bolo guns, but we know there's BTs here. Let's take that and attach it to my hand for the minute. Yeah, I'll do. I'll move it again in a second. Have we got a bolo gun on the tool rack? We have. We just look really high, and I don't want to be really high. We're going to get rid of that in a second, to be fair. So what's in my hand? We move that back on the back. I think we're good. We'll just quickly get rid of that climbing anchor. And then we've got to, there might be other orders. If there's anything else going to where we're going, we might as well do it. Let's quickly recycle that climbing anchor. There's so much organisation needed for this. Recycle, yes. It's only because it says it's used, you might as well get rid of it. We can do a bot delivery while we're here, we'll do that as well.
Thank you for your continued support.
I am thinking of borrowing a bike. We could make a bike, but I could just borrow someone's as well. Right, what do we got? Standard orders deliverable by the bot. So he could do a delivery to the Elder. Projected damage 77%. 41% if to Lake Knot City. I'm not going to use the bot if it's going to be that high. So they're 2 ones that we need to do at some point. So if we go to the, what is it saying, private room? Oh, we can, it wants us to rest in our private room. Okay. Well, if for some reason it wants us to rest, so we are going to rest. When there's an exclamation mark, I'm guessing we need to rest, and we haven't done. But yeah, I think what we do, we borrow a motorcycle, and we try and get there by motorcycle. I think it should be a fairly simple journey, to be fair. Although there are BTs. But we've had plenty of fights with BTs recently that I'm actually not worried. Ammo supplies have been replenished. That's probably a good thing as well, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know if we need to carry 3 bolo guns.
Good morning, Sam.
Probably not.
Blood collection complete.
And we've got the grenades as well. Right, what I'm going to do, we have got mail from Thomas Sutherland. I'm thinking quick shower, and then we're heading out. We'll read the mail, then head out. That's kind of my thinking. Because that way we can get this done. But yeah, so far so good. We haven't achieved much in the last 45 minutes, other than doing a mission for the collector. And putting the chip here as well, to be fair. We've achieved a little bit, I suppose.
EX grenade number 0.
A couple of level 0 grenades. They're not levels though, are they? I think they're just types of grenades, effectively. Okay, quickly read mail and then we're heading out. I don't really have that much we've got to do in here. It was just the fact it wanted us to go in here for some reason. Where's our mail? So this is from Thomas Sutherland. You did it, Sam. You beat the mules. It's really quiet around the distro centre these days. I guess you must have put those mules in their place. How the hell did you manage that? I think they come back, but I don't know how long it takes. How the hell did you manage to walk across an entire continent and never have to kill anyone? I mean, that's the one thing you couldn't do, right? Kill someone. And that's another crater to deal with. Anyway, I don't know how you did it, but I'm grateful. Our bots are way more useful than they used to be. It's all down to you. Apart from I'm not sending a bot out from here because the damage is too high for deliveries. You want a road network, I think, and that would enable us to send bots out better. But he wants us to look at our suit, our equipment rack. So there's something here I've not noticed. You can see the bolo gun there. We can change colour. That's what he wants us to do. We've obviously unlocked another colour. Sunglasses. Yeah, we've unlocked some new sunglasses for Sam. Yeah. If I'd known it was only that, I wouldn't have bothered, to be fair. We can now see the bolo guns in there as well now as part of our equipment. Right, leave by room. Let's crack on. We've got stuff to do. I want to see how far we can get today. And there's still that big structure. As we were by the collector, we can see in the distance a massive structure. We don't know what that is either. Oh, we may see... Are we going to see some of the BB's memories? We are, aren't we? So that's the BB's dad, supposedly. I think her mum is laying next to us.
Come on, keep up.
Yeah, I think she's next to us there. So something's happened to her. And these are the BB's memories.
Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday.
And for those that aren't aware as well, the vote ended last night for next episodic game to start after Biomutant. So Mafia series, all 3 games have won the vote. So once Biomutant finishes, we begin Mafia number 1 episodically. That will begin as soon as Biomutant's done. I actually start recording that today, to be fair. And obviously we've also got the Far Cry series on the go as well. Episode, not game number 4 currently, but we've got the whole series to do. Right. So the only thing I'm going to do here is activate terminal. I want to borrow a bike. I can make my own bike, to be fair, if we needed to. But there's different ones now. These weren't the same ones a minute ago. They've changed colours. I don't think it matters which one I use, to be fair. They're both the... actually, that's a long range. Let's use long range, I think. So we're going to retrieve that vehicle. It's not ours, because I don't change colours and things. But I wanted it... I think the truck's going to be too heavy to take. So the truck can stay there. It's got all that stuff in it that we don't want to take with us. Actually, I don't need that. We've got everything we need. I just need to reset our cargo. The only thing I was thinking of doing was getting rid of one of our bolo guns. I've got 3 different bolo guns on me. 2 level 2s and a level 1. I suppose I will take it just in case. Right, it's reset our equipment, our back now, so everything's on them normally. That was my big concern, was it wasn't on there properly. I hate having a gap. Right, we're going to take the vehicle. I better give him a quick light since we're borrowing his vehicle. So, let's have a quick gander at where we're heading. So when we leave here, we want to head to this bridge over here, essentially. And then once we cross the bridge, we'll have another look. We know there's going to be BTs. So I think we're going to be able to deal with the bolo guns and things. We've restocked our ladders and PCCs and things. Right. So that wants us to go that way.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
As I say, I assume we're going to find enemies on the way, BTs and things, so should be aware of that. Some lost cargo there for the Elder. Yeah, that could be an issue, couldn't it? Can I get over this stuff? Whoa! Bit of a landing, but we're okay, we're all good. Right, this was the bridge we were looking at. Level 3 bridge as well. Okay, that's where we're heading. You can see the building in the distance. That's where we've got to go. This is why I didn't want to use the truck. The terrain here is not brilliant. Hence why I didn't want to use the truck. So from here, my thinking was we head to the watchtower and the post box and see if we can follow maybe the stream up to keep the bike moving. There might be even a way better there. I don't know. I don't know how steep this is going to be in the terrain here either. We'll head to the post box and the watchtower first though. I think that's a good shout. It's just going to be working our way through the terrain. If we can get the bike up there, this is going to be really simple to do. The only downside would be BTs. So we want to be heading left if we can here. Obviously we've got to be aware of what's around. It's stuck in a rock. Quite seriously got stuck in a rock. I have. This is why this might be tricky, but hence why we didn't want to bring the truck. I think this would have been a lot harder if we brought the truck. I need an off-road quad or something, I think. It's raining as well, so the boxes of our cargo are going to get damaged. Why have we got an alert going out? Can't see anything. I don't know what all that noise was about. There is a warning somewhere about BTs, but I'm not too sure how close the watchtower is to that warning. As I say, we have the bolo gun, so I'm not overly worried about BTs. We also have the grenades as well, to be fair. It's very rough terrain, isn't it? Yeah, it's not. We're not worried about BTs at the minute. Nothing seems to be showing up. Right, this is we're going to stop on the watchtower mainly because I want to see what we're kind of going up against in terms of trying to get up this hill to where we're heading. Bit of bouncy there. Right, let's use the watchtower. I'm curious to what we're going to see here. So we are heading over there. That's where we're heading. And I want to see our best route up. There is a route up there. I think that's as high as we can go. And along that shelf, essentially. My other thinking was further down that way. And I think there's a route up following a river. That was kind of my thinking. There's a climbing anchor there if we wanted to go by foot. I'm thinking we ride down there and see if there's a way up, I think. We have a look on our map. Yeah, my thinking is, have I still got a marker? Remove marker, there we go. Is from here, follow this round and then head up here. I don't know how doable that is, but if we can get to the foot of this, I think that might be doable. So that's my plan currently. If obviously it doesn't work, we'll have to leave the bike and go by foot and climb up. I'm hoping we can do it this way. I don't know exactly where the BTs are. I did see someone put a warning up for BTs. I'm not 100% sure where that is. That's something we'll be aware of. It's very rough terrain though, isn't it? Just boulders. I wonder if this is from the rocks here and it's the corrosion. Potentially. Can I get this up here? Come on. There we go. That's why the motorbikes are quite good. You can kind of use them around these areas. Right, my marker's still going this way. Is that where my marker stops? It is. So that was the river I was thinking of following up. I don't think I'm going to get the bike up there, am I? That was kind of my plan, was to go there. Because there you can see the river. Potentially though, we'll see if we can follow it. It might not be able to, but we'll see how far we can get the bike. Worst comes to worst, we go by foot. But if we can use the bike, bonus. But I think we're going to get stuck by this, aren't we? No, we're okay. I want it in the actual water if possible. Come on. I know you use more battery in the water. I'm stuck on a rock. Yeah, I think we have to abandon the bike. I think my plan isn't going to work. I can't do anything. Kind of half connected, half not connected to chiral network here. Come on. No, I think we lost the bike. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're leaving the bike behind, it seems. The water's too deep as well. Hang on. No!
Sam, your cargo's taken too much
Oh
damage.
no!
It's over. Gonna have to call this one a failure.
That's the first time I've had that happen. I'm hoping there's an autosave at some point. I don't know when. Back at the distribution centre. Oh, that's annoying. All that way, and yet we couldn't do it because of the river. Ah. I brought the bike up. No. Why are we crouched? Okay, this is. I think I've got the delivery. I have. Okay, we are gonna borrow a bike mainly because we can get to the watchtower again, and then probably leave the bike there. What I tried to do with following the river obviously didn't work. Never really failed a mission like that before. It's the first time we've failed something like that, unfortunately. Let's just check our cargo. Bolo guns, William gauge. There we go. So it auto-saved after we recycled the climbing anchor. And that was where we're back from. So, from here, we want to be going to there. We're going to go across the bridge. We're going to use the bike to get to the watchtower. And from the watchtower, I think we'll end up going by foot then. Yeah, annoying though, but it is what it is. I made the silly mistake there. I thought that we could follow the river on the bike, and the bike got stuck, and then we got submerged. BB crying? No, BB's fine. Yeah, it's just a silly mistake on my part. Can we get... That's a nice jump. I will say the motorbike physics can be a bit fiddly. Things like that, well, I wasn't meaning to do after what it was doing. It can be very fiddly. Right, watchtower to the left. That's where we're heading. And then we will leave the bike and go by foot. But yeah, the fragile beryllium gauge was what we lost, essentially, in the water. Hence why it brought us backwards. So I think by foot may be best. But yeah, it just... My poor driving probably didn't help that. I don't actually need to go to the watchtower, to be fair. What we need to do is how close to the mountain can we get? Alright, BTs. Obviously we've got our bolo gun, which is my plan against the BTs. I think from here we go by foot.
Yeah, I feel you.
Where are you? We've not used the bolo gun yet on BTs, but I'm more than happy to when we see them. One to our right. Can't quite see where it is at the minute. But yeah, we're going by foot. The bike's too tricky to go over the rocks. Where is it? Oh, it's right over there. I can see it. Like I say, I'm not overly worried about BTs. More than happy to shoot them. But yeah, this is going to be a slower journey up the hill by the looks of it than I had originally hoped. Why are you going mad? Oh, it's they're there. One down. Don't think that one took him down, did it? Was that one though? It's not killing them like the grenades did, to be fair. See the footsteps coming this way. Might be because we're too far away, to be fair. Okay, it's not quite working the way I wanted it to. Grenade. No, that's the wrong one. No. What's that one? Container. No. Where's my grenades? It's a custom one. This is a custom grenade. So the bolo gun wasn't very effective, it seems. Are they coming after us? Yeah, the bolo gun wasn't very effective against the BTs. I thought it'd be better, to be fair. And then less than just because we weren't close enough, maybe. There's one there. I don't think that was not close enough. Yeah, we got it. Is it down? Is it down or is it not? I don't think it's down, is it? It's not going for some reason. I thought we'd be able to take it down fairly quickly and simply. I don't know how many times I need to hit the thing. That's still alive though, I'm pretty sure. Although it's red, it's not disappearing like they normally do. Try a normal grenade. Problem is it's right at the ladder where I need to go up. Which is why I want to take it down. I think we've got it now. Is it? Yeah, I think that's down now. The others are over there, so I'm not really worried about them. As I say, it was more about the fact I wanted to use the ladder. But yeah, the bolo gun, which I was hoping would be quite good, isn't brilliant against them, it seems. I don't know if it's a distance issue. It didn't seem to be as good when taking them out. Right. They're over there. Obviously, we're heading up that way, I believe. Yeah. There is another ladder there. As I say, our first attempt at this on the mountain didn't go to plan, so I'm trying to be a bit more careful this time. I know there's lost stuff to pick up. I don't want to pick too much stuff up now. Rather do it on the way back. So I think we just head straight at this point. There's no easy route as such, is there? What's that? That's metals. I think the BTs will disappear shortly because they're over to the down there, unless they chase us up the hill. Right, we've got some grass on us now. Oh, there's more. Is there more BTs here? Scanner's kind of changed again. Can't see where it is. I cannot see a BT for the life of me, but yet the scanner's saying there is one over here this way. This is over the hill, potentially. Oh, there, I see it now. Okay. We've got grenade. I'm not, as I say, I'm not too worried about these things. Because we have grenades. Did that get it? Oh, that grenade's now empty. I think we got it. It's gone. Might as well pick up the crystals while we're here. Right, let's keep going up the hill. As I say, the bowler gun didn't work brilliantly against them, so kind of now gone back to grenades. We know the grenades work pretty well. Yeah. Another one down. Another one there. Oh, no, that one's moving. This is why I'm not worried about BTs anymore. Grenades tend to do really well against them. Plus, we do have the bolo gun if we need to. Is that not down? Must be down now, surely. Yeah, it's down now. There is another one there as well. We'll deal with that one while we're here. I don't know if once the BTs are down, if they ever come back. I don't know how that works, to be fair. You know, if once you've taken them down once, is that them done with, or are they going to come back in the future? Oh, that climbing anchor's nearly ruined. That's in the vicinity of the collector, supposedly. Well, I think we're safe again from BTs. It says there's one to our left, but not over this way. I don't know how many grenades I've actually got left now, to be fair. Okay. We're safe from BTs, I think. No? Yeah, we are. BTs are all done. So we're safe again. There is a road here. So at some point there is going to be a road built along this way. Interestingly. Let's move that so we've got nothing in our hand. Yeah. At some point they're going to build a road by looks of things. Right, can we see? We're going over that way. I think potentially crossing the river. I've got nothing on me to finish the road, to be fair. Because I made sure we had as little stuff as on us as possible just to get where we're going. Someone placed a ladder here which we're going to use. So if that's the only BT place we need to worry about, then we're all good. Cross the ladder. And see where we're heading. I'm hoping the terrain gets a bit easier now. We are quite away from our cargo. It's all on our truck. I'm hoping it doesn't get rid of it. It shouldn't be. Lots of stuff coming up as we're too far away. But like I say, it's all on the truck. Back of the distribution centre. I'm hoping it just stays there. And a lot of the stuff that we've seen around us. Oh, it's no. It's put all our other stuff in the locker. So I can't, so that tells me that I didn't know that was how that's going to work. So it means then we can't leave stuff in the vehicle when we're far away from it. Yeah, we can't leave stuff in a vehicle at a distribution centre. which is what we've done with all our cargo. We only put on us what we needed to carry. I just realised my cargo from using the grenades is all over the place. So yeah, we can't leave it and deliver it another time, it seems. Because there we go, sort itself out. It just is, we're too far away from it now. I think it's because we left the network. So now it's saying it's all out for delivery by other people. So that's something we didn't know would happen. So next time, because we had a load of lost deliveries ready to be delivered, and because we've got too far away since we left the network to do the main story mission that's here, it's now got rid of it all. A little bit frustrating, because my plan was to drive along the road and just deliver it all, and you know, happy days. But after doing this, but it is what it is. It's a lesson learned. At least we need to, if we want to do deliveries like that, we need to get them done before we lose the cargo by being too far away from it. So it is a lesson learned. The Carillium gauge container is damaged. Right, okay. How badly damaged? Because we have got spray to fix it. And obviously, I don't want to damage the cargo as it is fragile. So Carillium gauge is... Oh, yeah, we need to fix that. I want to put that on offload on the floor. Because what we're going to do is quickly spray it. I'm hoping this works. We've had a bit of a struggle spraying things so far, so I'm hoping this works. Container, so it's there on the floor. I needed to fix that container, just so we don't damage the gauge. Is it fixing it? I think it's fixing it. It's nearly all fixed, actually. There we go, it's all fixed. So I think the best way of using the repair stuff is to put it on the floor, to be fair. Need to slow down going up these hills. We're getting there though. So we need to go here, deliver the Carillium gauge, and that's main story moving forward. What do you got through the BTs? We have lost this mission once because we went by bike and tried to go up the river, and that ended badly. There's no real shortcut sometimes, even though you think, I can get around this, do it differently. Doesn't always work. And we haven't managed to get the collector on the network yet. We need to go back to him at some point and sort him out. But we are nearly there. I haven't picked anything else up on the way here, mainly because unless it was for here, there's no point. I'd rather do it on the return journey. I think that makes life a little bit simpler. The less you carry, the easier it is to climb these hills. But we've made it at the very least. Who are we going to meet? Because obviously someone works here, so I'm curious to who we're going to meet.
Beginning scan.
Yeah, disappointed about the bolo gun on the BTs. It just didn't seem to do what I was hoping it was going to do, to be fair.
Weapons will be locked until departure.
This would be interesting when the bridge is actually made here, the road is made, so because we did see a road terminal, so I wonder if the road will lead here at some point. Right, let's make our delivery and get this done, and then hopefully connect this to the network, and that's somewhere else connected. As I say, this is main story, so let's keep the story moving forward.
Hello. Sam Bridges, right? We've been expecting you. The gauge you brought is going to save a lot of lives. Let me do a quick inspection.
I've just fixed the container, it should be 100%.
Wonderful.
Good.
It's in perfect condition.
I'm glad we stopped just outside to fix the container. Same because of the rain that caused the container to go down. 12% damage, I think I said. Yeah, 12%. I don't think we fell over, so I don't quite understand how we got damaged, but it did. It is what it is. Will it get 1-star connection? That's what we need to connect them to the network. Awesome delivery. So the only delivery that hasn't been awesome so far is the one the robot did. And that's it. That's the only one that hasn't been awesome. Special alloys can now be used at UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of metals that can be used at the weather station has increased. And that's 1-star connection level, 2-star, 2 and a bit. There we go. We'd already upgraded to expert mover earlier. I'm hoping we get a couple more levels done. 1 for cargo. Miscellaneous up as well. Not quite bridge link though. So we're now a grade 107 expert mover. What we'd like to see.
Once you connect us to the network, we'll be able to share our measurements with everyone. You mind doing the honor?
So the Carillion gauge we put up here would hopefully, I'm hoping it maybe the map may display where BTs are potentially, or hot zones, because where the Carillion build-up is will show more BTs. So whilst we're in the network area, in theory it should show up hot zones, would be my thinking. We shall see. If it doesn't, it's a little bit disappointing. There we go, another area connected to the network. The new strand. We've got, so you can see the small strands we've done that aren't quite part of the main path. They're the smaller shelters that we've connected, but they're not part of the main strand. Weather station has joined the UCA. Alex Weatherstone's by design data for the following at PCC level 2. Okay. And for a floating carrier. Like a sled, potentially? Let's have a look at that. We've got a new interview about chiral clouds and timefall. Local data from the website has enabled Bridges HQ to add data for a new structure to your PCC, a timefall shelter. So when it's raining, essentially you can build a shelter and stand underneath it then. Local data from the weather station has enabled Bridges HQ to add data for a new structure, safe house. So we can now build a safe house as well. Weather forecast is now on our cufflinks map as well. So potentially we know when it's going to rain. And now we can see other people's buildings and stuff as well.
I'm sure they told you, but this weather station was built before the Death Stranding. Bridges 1 came and fixed it up. Unfortunately, we lost contact with our weather satellites a while back.
Okay, maybe we won't get the information I was hoping for, like hot
zones. So
zones.
It's been tough to measure chiralium levels and predict timefall. But thanks to you, this weather station
okay, and the Carillion gauge is actually enabled that to happen then.
Now let us do the same for you.
What are you going to give us?
I promise. Take care.
That's it.
I see you got the weather station back online.
We did indeed.
Excellent work, Sam. When a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant impact on chiralium levels, and measuring that impact is one of the Cupid's primary functions. The more we know, the more accurately we can determine where to expect timefall and when. Without the chiral network, we'd be left guessing. Oh, and thanks to your latest accomplishment, you can now review the weather.
So we can see the weather now on our map and cufflinks. Which just help, I suppose, try and avoid rain, essentially, timefall.
I'll keep an eye on the chiral density from right here in my lab. It's not too far from South Knot City. Keep processing those orders and you'll put that region on the grid soon enough. Good luck, Sam.
Good work, Sam. That's one more site on the grid. Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it.
We build in America one strand at a time.
Everyone on the chiral network now, yourself included. You can access them via your cufflinks. It could be useful when plotting.
So essentially, when you're plotting routes, you avoid the timefall areas, don't you?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for.
So there's a new order here at the delivery terminal. Someone's delivered all my stuff. Annoyingly. All the stuff we'd stored, we've lost. Annoyingly. I should have just put it in a private locker, then it would have been fine, but I left it on the vehicle. So forecast is now available. Press R3 to cycle between the standard map, chiral network coverage expand, and weather forecast. So this is a standard map then. That's UCA. I think I've just done. The weather forecast. Blue areas indicate timefall. The arrow indicates wind speed and direction. Up and down can be used to alter the time for which the weather forecast has been displayed. Okay. Zoom out a little bit. Oh wow, okay. So you can see the timefall here. And we can adjust 10 minutes from now. 20 minutes. And we can only go to half an hour from now. So the timefall is all down this area here. It's coming in the next 20 to 30 minutes then. Yeah. So if we were to go back this way, which would be my intended route, we're going to get hit by timefall, essentially. I see the idea, but timefall doesn't really bother us too much, other than it destroys what we're carrying. So I'm not too worried about it. We have got a new interview to have a quick look at and read through just to add to the story. Chiral clouds and timefall. Why do chiral clouds form? Why does timefall occur? And why does it herald the manifestation of BTs? So does timefall mean there's going to be BTs in that area then? I hadn't thought about that. These are questions we still struggle to answer. As we now know, BTs are beings formed of something akin to antimatter. Their first appearance coincided with Death Stranding. Prior to that point, it is believed that there was very little in the way of antimatter present in our world at all. We've since learned that this was far from the case, for even before the Stranding, antimatter was all around us. I discovered a scientific paper on the subject titled On Antimatter and Clouds. According to the paper, the gamma radiation generated by lightning strikes can trigger the formation of positrons, and indeed particles of antimatter can be detected inside regular rain clouds. The mechanism by which they are formed is not fully understood, but the mere existence of this phenomenon is enough to suggest something intriguing. Chiral clouds contain beryllium. Yes. Well, what would happen if gamma radiation would act upon them in the same way as it does in regular clouds? Could beryllium excited by gamma radiation exacerbate minute distortions in space-time, somehow loosening the seams that connect us to our beaches? So I just lost my place by actually moving it forward. And if so, when the excited beryllium mixes with timefall and descends to the ground below, could the entire region beneath the clouds become much more strongly connected with the beach as a result? This could well explain why BTs appear in areas prone to timefall. Furthermore, if the antimatter we previously thought did not even exist in any measurable quantity on Earth here were in fact present in such commonplace phenomena as the very clouds above us, would this not lend credence to the theory that BTs, beaches, the world of the dead, all of these things may have existed long before the Stranding? Too much of a theoretical leap, perhaps. I do not deny our world has changed drastically and irrevocably. Nevertheless, could it not be that the Death Stranding was merely the clap of thunder that brought this great change to our attention and not the change itself? So timefall, areas where timefall leads are going to be areas where BTs potentially are going to manifest. So that's something we do need to keep an eye on then. Although we've just been firing grenades at BTs and not really worried too much about them, to be fair. We've only ever died twice so far during this whole playthrough. And the 2 times we died, one was we got a load of mules kicking the crap out of us, and yeah, we died then. And today, we didn't die, but we damaged the equipment that we were carrying for this weather station because I tried to walk up a river that didn't quite work. So, yeah, it's one of those weird ones. We don't really die by BTs because we just throw grenades at them. I am disappointed with our guns, though, not working brilliantly on them, but we shall see how that works. Right, the story mission we need to deliver is to the Timefall Farm. So we're not heading back, by the looks of it. We're heading back down the mountain, but further downwards to the Timefall Farm. Let's listen to the briefing then.
Next on your agenda is a visit to a Timefall farm. You're probably wondering how that works.
Yeah,
since
just a little
Timefall
bit.
ages and eventually kills living organisms. But in controlled amounts, Timefall can be used to grow plants at record speed. We're not talking about double or triple cropping. The process can yield several years' worth of produce in a single 12-month cycle. A couple runs the farm. One used to be an environmental scientist. He left the city to experiment with Timefall as a means to turn the desert soil of void-out craters into arable land.
Wow.
He's also done research into gene modification to create plants capable of withstanding the rapid growth. His work caught Amelie's eye when she and her group were heading west. A sprinkle of rain, a burst of growth, and if you cut the water off at just the right time, you've got a farm that functions more like a factory. Our recent advances in weather forecasting should allow him to plan ahead and produce even more food.
That's definitely a massive
We have some
breakthrough if they can use it in that
genetically
way.
modified wheat we need you to bring to him. Connect the Cupid while you're there.
So we have to take some genetically modified wheat and deliver it to the Timefall Farm. My original plan from here was to go back, pick up a load of stuff we found on the floor, deliver it back to distribution centre, and probably do deliveries to the other places north. But since we're already here, it makes sense to move south. So we're going to add this to our list. We've got a construction of safe house as well. This is just one of those as a learning thing, I think, more than anything else. But we'll pick this mission up as well.
You're doing a great job, Sam. You've helped us expand the chiral network deep into the mountains. But our colleagues at the weather station still have it rough. And you know as well as anyone how treacherous the roads up there can get. They may be networked now, but they still need regular supply runs to survive. We'd like you to build a safe house nearby for other porters handling deliveries.
And we have seen other porters out and about and said hello, give them a like and give us gear. So definitely worthwhile doing.
There isn't enough there for our needs after all. You'll have to come up with the rest on your own.
Okay, so we may not have the materials to build it fully. We have to find them. And then we've also got this one. Where's this going? Distribution center. I think it's worth having it on us. Oh, what's a VOG warning? I've not seen a VOG warning before. I don't know what that is. If I select it, what's a VOG warning? There's no thing. No, there's nothing to listen to. This cargo will emit VOG if its container breaks. Be sure to keep the container in good condition as you transport it. Oh, okay. I now know what it means. It just if it gets damaged, the cargo will open up and we could have an issue. Yeah, of course, Sam to faint if we're exposed to it and be game over. So, I think we take all 3 orders. This one is going back to the distribution center, but I think we still take it now because we're going to head south and then hopefully head back to distribution center. So we may as well take all 3. I think that's a good shout. Yeah, heavy cargo load. It's fine. We've got the bionic legs obviously to help us with our loading.
We've added a timefall shelter option to your PCC.
I have.
They're perfect for keeping you and your cargo dry until the weather improves.
Yeah. The shelters are equipped with cargo container repair spray and a heating in order to keep cold weather bay. That's quite handy. Whether I'd want to stop underneath one for a while is, I don't know.
Congratulations, Sam. Your PCC's leveled up, so to speak. It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
Sam, I've added a safe house schematic to your PCC.
Gamer S, good morning, how are you?
It's a large structure, so it'll take a lot of time and materials to build. But once complete, it's pretty much identical to a private room. Give it a shot.
So a PCC2 is capable of building bigger structures. So I'm assuming there's no point taking PCC's 1s anymore. You might as well just take 2s. I wonder what that floating carrier is as well. So you need 300 chiral crystals and 2,400 special alloys. That could be an issue. Finding special alloys. The other thing, floating carrier. What are these all about?
A floating carrier is a kind of tractor car. Chiral crystals keep it suspended in midair, allowing it to move unimpeded over rough terrain. You can load one up with cargo and tow it to your destination with minimal effort. If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take...
So you can have these things following you.
Keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate. Make sure you have enough to get where you need to go.
Okay, so chiral crystals are going to be important. We have 1,710. So we can travel largely unimpeded over rough terrain. Do you know what? I think I'm going to take one. I think we've got one in our private locker, I think that says. I don't think we need to actually build one. I probably need to restock blood bags and stuff as well. We've got a bolo gun, so all good. Yeah. I'm not going to make one because I think we've got one in our locker. There we go. Floating carrier there. We'll take on the back. We're going to obviously put everything on the back and then we will go from there.
That container is filled with pressurized fog. If it breaks,
so dangerous, essentially.
Out, which is bad news for you and anyone near you.
We are taking this a little bit early because we don't need. We're not going where it needs delivering straight away.
Sure. In case you're wondering, fog is vital to the work of our R&D division. Deliver it safely and you might end up contributing to the creation of some new equipment for yourself.
Yeah, I don't plan on delivering this immediately. We might be at a maximum of height, which is why it's not letting me do what I want to do. Specialists, so these are all what we need to build the shelter. I'm offloading them because what we'll do, we'll build the floating one first. There is other stuff we need to quickly sort out before we can head out. My plan is to build the carrier, load it up, and essentially go that way. So obviously all the stuff on the floor here we need to take with us, but let's build this carrier. Where are you? There. I didn't want to pick that up. Where's my... Okay, place carrier. No, I thought I just selected it. Can I not place my carrier then? Oh, maybe it is saying drop. Normally you just go over it and you just hold it and let go and it's there. Okay, so now attach carrier.
Feels good.
Okay, that's a floating carrier. How much can it carry is the question. Open cargo menu. I don't know how much the floating carrier can carry. They're not carried. Where's the floating carrier here then? So I've got no option to add. Why have I got no option to add to it? Load on the carrier. There we go. So the carrier can have up to 300 kilograms. So all the stuff we're not carrying, I'm going to stick it on the carrier. Including all the alloys we need for this next build that we need to do. So yeah, now it's on there. I need to recycle a couple of things before we leave. I'm trying to see where it is in terms of... There we go. So that's not enough alloys, is it? We need 2,400, I think, for this building we're going to make. I'm pretty sure that's not enough. We shall see. I think it is. What have we got in total? 480, 800, 960. 1,040. 1,440. We're about 1,000 short. I could take them all from here, but I don't think that's a good idea. There's a carrier. Oh, we haven't put everything on. There's more alloys over here. I didn't see that actually. Can we do manage cargo? Yeah, there was 2 more on the floor that I didn't realise. So the carrier can carry up to 300 kilograms. We are nearly maxed out the carrier, to be fair. There we go. So everything is now on the carrier. And we just need to quickly recycle the used grenades and a blood bag. No point keeping it on us and they're no good to us. And I'm assuming our crystals will go down while this is floating, I think, as well.
Delivering cargo.
So that's recycled at least. We are down to 3 blood bags. We like to have 4 normally on us. That's the most we can have in your utility pouch. Maybe I'd add more. Get one now though. I'm assuming we'll find alloys near the location, to be fair. Private locker is empty. Okay. That's what I was worried about. What's in the share locker? Climbing anchor, floating carrier. Okay, we don't need any of those. We got standard. What's the bot? The bot can deliver resins and ceramics. 24% damage it claims. And that one is 95% damage. Yeah, won't be doing that one then. That's to go in a further distance as well. Let's stick on the bot. Like I say, we've done one delivery with the bot, and it had an A instead of an awesome. But we'll send it out anyway, and see what happens. Worst comes to worst, we don't get a brilliant score, but it's at least the body's on its way out doing something. I think it's worth having it out and about while we're doing other things. I don't know how it's going to go down the mountain, to be fair. But the bot's gone. Right, what do we need? What are we short on? There aren't standard deliveries. What are these? Models of 20th century cars, they're going to... Okay. It's a premium delivery as well. It's going to the distribution centre. I'm thinking of just taking it. 13 kilograms. Yeah, I think we can take that ourselves, to be fair. I've got 2 grenades on us, 1 smoke grenade. I haven't got a level 2 one though. I've got 2 lots of grenades. I think we're fine. I'm just trying to work out whether we've got enough of stuff to go. I think we're okay, to be fair. 4 ladders, climbing anchor, we should be fine. I'm doubting it mainly because we have a decent distance to go and we're not going to somewhere we've been before. So I'm always a little bit cautious. Right, but we'll see how this carrier gets on. Obviously, we don't want the cargo and the carrier damaged because one of them will emit a fog that we don't want.
Okay, Sam. Find your way to the building site.
So building site is where we're heading
Use your
first.
map and compass if you don't remember the way. I'll contact you with additional instructions once you get close.
I just thought, could I not use the vehicle? There's the farm there. We've got to go here and build a safe house first. This is a thought, because this looks like a road.
All the best.
And if it is, could I not just then take a vehicle? I didn't see there was a garage there, though. I don't think there was a garage. I might have to go back and have a look in a minute. But let's get to where we've got to build this thing first. So, Corellium crystals, I think we had 1,700. We've got 1,719. I'm curious how quick that goes down, to be fair.
Good morning, Sam.
There's a chip to our right to pick up as well. Where's our build zone? Straight in front of us. Oh, it's quite a way, actually. Let's put a marker there. We'll probably go and pick the chip up and then go there, to be fair. Chip's over this way. In fact, we've been using vehicles so much recently, it's kind of weird now we're on foot again. We've had the motorbike, we've had other vehicles, we've had the trucks that we stole from the mules. But yeah, it's weird now I'm being on foot again. But yeah, we need to keep an eye on our Corellium, because obviously if it drops too low, we're going to lose the carrier. And since it's carrying all the heavy gear, don't really want to lose it if we can avoid it. So we may have to pick a few Corellium up as we go. How does that deal with coming up here? Okay, that's okay. There we go. Always worth picking them up when we see them, I think. So yeah, this definitely seems like a flat enough area we could have used a vehicle. But getting up to this mountain wasn't easy, to be fair. And then he shifted the wrong way there. Whoa! Right, we're heading across here. We're going to build a shelter. We won't have enough, I don't think, fully to make it. So we need to quickly go and get some special alloy from around us, I think. We'll see where that is. And obviously this is nearly to the distribution farm as well. Timeful farm, which is where we're heading main story-wise. So we're getting there. But I hope you're well, Gamer S. Hope you're well. Right, time to build safe house.
All right, you've made it. Let's get that safe house built.
You good to go, Sam?
We are good to
First,
go.
equip your PCC and select Safe House.
So it has to be a level 2, which is that one there. It's got postbox, bridge, safe house. There we go. The annoying thing is, it's right in the middle of a road, although it would have told us, I think, if the road was being built here. Normally, if you build something where a road is going to eventually go, it does say you can't place it. So obviously the road isn't going straight through here. Or there's enough space left for the road to carry through when it's eventually built. I'm assuming there'll be a road. But yeah, I'm kind of, there's a charger up there, so it makes me think vehicles would be quite
Sam,
simple to use.
You'll want to get those materials over to the Safe House sooner rather than later.
We're here. Right, structure menu. Complete structure. So, I don't know if we've got enough alloys. Corellium crystals we can add. These 300. Select all of those. Oh, it is enough. Perfect. I didn't think it was going to be enough. But it is. So they gave us the right... I thought they were going to give us short and we'd have to go and find some, but we didn't. So that will be the safe house built. And this will also help other people. So, obviously when you add areas to the chiral network, you can see other people's structures. I'm guessing everyone gets this mission, but this must be a structure no one else sees, essentially. Because everyone would have the same building otherwise. Distance wasn't subject to evaluation, which I didn't think it would be. And we weren't that far, really. There we go. Awesome delivery. That's what we like. Hardman is now liking us a little bit more. We're going to gain anything here? Not really. Okay, still grade 107 expert mover. But safe house is now built.
Thank you, Sam. This safe house will be a boon to countless others in the long run. I'm not just talking about the porters who'll use it as a stopover on the way to the weather station, but the people they help and the people they help. We're all connected to someone else, Sam. But you'll have the honor of being the first person to rest there.
Are we meant to... I think we're meant to rest here then, aren't we? Activate terminal. What else can we do here? So we can claim materials. Recycle, entrust cargo for delivery. There's a share locker as well. Obviously private locker. Fabricate equipment. There's no garage here though. Does it tell us why? It doesn't, does it? No. Can make... Okay. Do we have to stay here? No, it says about... I'm just going to double check we have to stay here or not. We don't need to stay here is my thinking. Orders. Magazines. Where are they? Oh yeah, I know where that is. It's fine. There's no order for actually staying here. I know it said we'd be the first person to rest here, but we don't need to. Oh, we can use strands to secure cargo. So that on there is a VOG that we probably should secure, to be fair. I could lower what we've got on us as well. So if we want to use a strand, tie cargo down. There we go. I can't afford for that to break because obviously it lets off a VOG that will affect us. So actually tying that down makes sense. Let's just quickly sort our cargo. I've just noticed it's all over the place. It's that there, that's the problem. I could put all these wheat seeds on the carrier, to be fair. Couldn't I? Rather than on me. I've got nothing on my suit either. I could attach the suit. I keep forgetting. We've got loads of space. I'm just not using it effectively, essentially. Coral Crystal 1,418. We select all seeds. Load on the carrier. And there's no point in me carrying it and making my life harder. That's the thing. Everything else I think we're good. I normally have a bolo gun attached on the tool rack, ready to rumble. 27% damage to that bolo gun. At some point we'll recycle them all and get a new one ourselves. I think that's cargo management sorted. I might tie down what we just put on there as well, though. That's the other thing. Oh, it's already tied down. There we go. Don't need to do it. Right, there we go. So, we are now heading... I better actually look where we're going, shouldn't I, really? So, from here, went to the Timeful Farm. We are on foot, annoyingly. There's a post box to stop off on the way. And obviously, we don't know if we're going to face anything on the way. Beryllium crystals we probably need to keep an eye on. Just in case we need to pick any more up.
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future. Some animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger, but we have something far better. The ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead.
I don't find Timefall that bad though.
Live each day
Although I suppose
imagining
it's
what
so
tomorrow will
Voyager
be
want to
like.
keep fixing
And
the
our
containers.
imagination once
Not
gave
that we do
rise
that
to
very
a
often either, to be
rich,
fair.
vibrant culture. But somewhere along the line, we lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
It's definitely handy having this behind us just when we just need extra space from picking random stuff up, which I've got a bad habit of doing a lot of the time. Right, before we pick these crystals up, what are we up to? So we've lost one in the last couple of minutes of walking. So it doesn't eat up many Corellium crystals, but obviously we just need to keep on top of how many we're picking up to make sure we've always got some on us. Doesn't seem to use lots of them up. But yeah, this route seems fairly standard for a vehicle. So if we need to get back up to the weather station, this is definitely the route to go, I would have said. There's a bridge there as well, I think. This might be an easy journey then by the end of it. This is where I'm wishing we still had a motorbike, to be fair. But we kind of went up the other way and didn't actually make it up with the motorbike, so... okay, it is downhill. We are going to slip a little bit here. Obviously, the main thing is the cargo, because that is a VOG. I don't want that damaged on the carrier. I don't know if we fall over. I don't know what happens to the carrier. That's the only thing. I don't want to. I want to see what happens, but I don't at the same time. So there's a delivery for the weather station there. That noise doesn't mean BB's happy or BB's upset. No, BB's fine. Yeah, delivery for the weather station there. I said, well, it's probably not worth us picking it up. Though I could pick it up and we actually go into a post box. So I could just deliver it to the post box. It still counts as delivery and it levels up the weather station a little bit. It just saves us going all the way back with it. Although definitely easier coming down than it was going up. What's that? Oh, that's from Aloy. So there's obviously someone's upgraded that bridge to the point they can add a hologram, and they've chosen the, I can't remember what they're called, but it's from it's Aloy. Interestingly, that's quite cool. I wonder what it was when it started appearing. I'm getting a little bit worried. Yeah, we can cross the bridge. Don't need to do anything with the bridge. And obviously there is a few things. We might, because there's a post box nearby, it's probably worth picking these things up. I do wish I had a vehicle right now. Make life so much easier. I don't think that we need to do anything with the bridge. I will like it in a second. No. Customise dismantle. There we go. Nice like. What's that to our left? Oh, I think that's a zip line. So some things we still haven't got access to yet. Things like zip line, we actually haven't got access to. I'm going to pick this lost cargo up mainly because we can just hand it in at the post box, is my thinking. Stand next to flank carrier, release hand... Oh, okay, we can release handheld cargo. So we could put stuff on the carrier. Yeah, I'm going to quickly go and pick this up over here. We haven't been delivering too much to post boxes, mainly because you don't get the full amount of lights from doing so. But at the same time, I think it's worth doing. Did I put it on? Yeah. Just because it does increase the leveling up for that particular place you're delivering to. I think that's a zip line over there, and we haven't actually unlocked zip lines yet, so we still can't use them. We may be able to see them, but we can't actually use them ourselves. But now having this floating carrier on our back is actually a reason to be picking up Corellium crystals. We kind of stopped because I kind of didn't use them, so I didn't need to keep picking them up. Whereas of now, it kind of makes more sense because we are going to use them up while having a carrier, to be fair. And although we can carry a decent amount of weight on us, carrier makes life a little bit easier. And the fact it's all tied down as well. I don't know what happens if we die with it, as I say, or fall over, but I don't really want to test it. Right, where is the post box from here? Oh, still further south, to be fair. We're not quite there yet. I don't want to pick up over here. As I say, we're heading to a post box, so the more stuff we deliver to it, the better. Should have probably picked them crystals up as well. But yeah, since we're heading there anyway, it makes sense to pick everything up we can to deliver at the same time. I've gone over here. There's a cargo chip we want to pick up over here as well. Not a cargo chip, a other chip. I know what I meant. And I'm assuming that's the Timefall farm in the distance there. That's where we're heading. No enemies or anything. It's just quite a nice walk, to be fair. As I say, a vehicle would be quicker. But we haven't got one at the minute. Okay, what are we up to? 121 kilograms of 300. It's not too bad, to be fair. I'd say this would be a lot quicker with a vehicle, but the way we went up to the weather station, it just wasn't going to happen, unfortunately. But we know we can come back this route if we have to go to the weather station. Okay, more cryptobytes on us. Right, we're going to pick up the chip that's here. I think this is the second one we're going to pick up that we haven't used yet. When we get a chance, we're going to have a look at what these are. But I think the chips are basically collectibles, I would say. So in terms of collecting trophies and stuff, we don't actually know if we're going for platinum yet. We won't know that until we finish the story, really. I don't know. The problem is I'm not going to know how close we are to finish the story and starting next vote, because that's something we have to think about as well. There's a charger just there ahead of us as well. There's a ladder across the river. You can see a vehicle in the distance. I'm hoping that's not mules. Well, if it is, we've got bolo guns on us. We're fine if it is. There is a vehicle in the distance over there. We'll pick this custom-made tools up. There is a post box here where we're going to deliver all this stuff for the weather station. We're going to do via the post box. Obviously, if we delivered it ourselves, we'll get a lot more lights, but we're here anyway. Okay, I'm not sure. The more weight it has, I wonder if it uses more beryllium the more weight you put on it. Because that would make sense. We have loaded up fairly well. The post box is just here. We're going to deliver all the lost cargo to the post box, and then we're crossing the river with the Timefall farm. Okay, so we can make delivery of all our lost cargo. Got fuel going to the weather station. I don't want to. Why have we got a carrier? Oh, it's a store floating carrier, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go. We'll still gain likes for doing this, and it saves us heading the way back. You get obviously a lot more if we did it, delivered it ourselves. But the cargo carrier works really well. I like that. That's something I think when we're out and about, we'll be using a bit more, especially if we're on foot. But this is the weather station is levelling up at least. And that's all. That's what's important, is levelling up these places. So levelling up the weather station this way is just as good as doing it manually. We'll just do it quicker if we're doing it manually. Didn't go up a star level, unfortunately. Did I pick a floating carrier up then that I needed to deliver? I did. I didn't know I had I didn't know I picked one up for someone else. Did we gain anything here? So bridge link went up by 1. We're now a grade 108 expert mover. What's in the share locker? Anything good? Ceramics 160. I don't really need them. I'm not going to take them for the sake of it. My private locker is empty. We're good to go. We've still got cargo on there. You have reached the limit of cargo that we trusted to you. The foreign cargo was destroyed. I don't know what that means. So that red warning that's coming up, we've reached a limit that can be entrusted to us. I don't understand what that means, to be fair. Noise changed, which worried me a second there. They're mules. So there are mules here. We're going to have an issue. We're heading to here, but there are mules around we need to be careful of. So this building here that I'm seeing, isn't it? It's a mule hideout. Okay, I'm not sure how. Remember, with the VOG that's on the carrier cannot get damaged. Otherwise, we're in big trouble. We're heading there, but I thought where straight ahead of us is where we're going, but it's not. So, just in preparation, bolo gun. Once we get close to the territory, I'm guessing they're going to know we're here. In fact, there's an actual crossing here with a ladder. I don't need sandalwood. I like the way the floating cargo is ahead of us on the ladder. But they will know we're here shortly because they're going to scan us and they'll know we're here. So when that happens, we just need to be ready to shoot. There's a scanner there. I don't need the ceramics. I don't really pick up other stuff. I don't mind picking up deliveries because it makes sense. But actually a lot of stuff I don't pick up. There we go, we're going to be scanned. There we go. There's the scan. Okay, what I'm going to do in a second, because you'll see them come after us now. I don't think we're hidden, admittedly. Although we are ducked down, I've got a feeling we're not hidden. So we learnt with the bolo gun, there's a vehicle coming with a few of them, is you still need to knock them out. I'm nicking that vehicle. Come on then. Time to fight. Watch out for electricity coming towards us. I missed it. Right, these people I still need to knock out. They're not down yet. So we need to kick him. He's now down. Kick him. He's now down. There's another vehicle coming in a second. Kick him. He's now down as well. Okay, got 7 shots left on this bolo gun. I want to nick a vehicle, to be fair. Makes our life easy. We've got a vehicle to use. Are you coming out of the vehicle? Come and get me. Is he out? He is. I've missed him. Didn't quite go as planned, but he's down. Our cargo's come off our container. No, I think we're okay with the container still. I thought stuff came off. Is this guy down? I need to kick him. He's down. He's down. There's one there as well. He's down. I need to kick these two. I think I did lose some of the delivery, the wheat. But I'll deal with that in a second. Just trying to make sure these guys are down. There's another one coming here. He's down as well. There will be a point of taking them all down and then we have to worry about them. And we'll give one of the vehicles instead. Oh, this guy was out of his vehicle. He's not now. Come on. Come and get me. There's 2 here, I think. So last shot with that bolo gun. So I need to swap to this one. Because the other guy is out as well. He's down. Yeah, we learned a lesson. You have to kick these guys. Otherwise they can get out of the strands the bolo gun uses. Right, I think we're all done. which means vehicle is now ours. So what I'm going to do is, where's the carrier? There. I'm moving all that to the truck. To be fair, let's put that on us. Climbing anchor can go on the truck. That's one we've just taken off that person, I think. So we've taken, I think we've taken them all down. I'm leaving that stuff on the truck for the minute, mainly because there's a chip here. I don't think there's any more here. I think they are all down. Chip is over there. Just in case there's any more, we'll have our bolo gun out. But I think we've taken them all down. So if that's the case, we don't have to really worry about them, to be fair. There's another bolo gun level 1 there. All this stuff will end up being put on our truck shortly. Where's the chip? Here. The chip was what I was actually after more than anything else. The other stuff is just extras. Yeah, I think we've dealt with them all. And as I say, we need to head back and get the stuff that we lost in the fight. Okay, cargo menu. So we just picked up a load of stuff that I've just chucked on our back. I'm just going to chuck that on the truck. Leave the carrier, that and that, onto the truck. And then we're going to jump on the truck and drive back to the other bit over there. Pick all the wheat up that we need. Because obviously that came, I think that got taken off when we were attacked. So because we was attacked, we lost some of the wheat that we needed for delivery. But I'm going to go and get it now. There we go. See what else these guys have got. To be fair, I don't generally pick all the stuff up from the people we attack and stuff, the mules. I think I can hear people, it's made me wonder. In theory, I probably should, and that one just deliver it wherever I'm going, I think. Even if it's recycled. Maybe I should just pick it all up. I don't tend to, though. There's resins there. I'm fully... I can't do it because I'm full. So the height of what we've got on us is why I can't pick more up and put it on our back. Okay, so I think I've just picked up. I'm going to chuck on the back. If worse comes to worse, we'll end up we'll just end up getting rid of it at some point. It's in my hand. PCC can be done. Carried in hand as resin. Load onto truck. The truck, this is where vehicles are really useful. You can load no end of stuff on there. Right, there is a couple of odd bits to pick up. What are they over there? Metals, ceramics, small. Okay, nothing major. Vehicle instead. Let's drive to where we're going. So we have the vehicle, might as well use it. And we've got everything safe in the back. So from here, we are meant to be heading down to here, aren't we? So I'll just put a marker straight down. That's where we're heading. That's where we're going to go. And this makes our delivery a lot easier. To be fair, the carrier works really well. You know, can't complain about the carrier at all. But we've now got a vehicle. We might as well use it. Make sure there's nothing else. There is a post box we might as well have a quick look at here. We're actually near where we're going. It's quite even ground as well, to be fair. But yeah, we did leave a truck full of stuff at the distribution centre, and then I think we got the message saying we're too far away, it's all gone. Annoyingly. Oh wow, there's loads of stuff in here. Where's that going? That's going to the weather station. To be fair, I can do this really simply. This is what there is a little thing you can do here. We just deliver it now from here. Although I can just load it on the truck and take it that way, I think. I don't need the smoke grenades, the gun, or the repair spray. Materials, though, we'll take. Will they fit on the truck? Ah, okay. Cargo truck's full. What's been offloaded? Not carried is a ladder. Carry that on my back. I think we've got everything on the back of the truck. The only downside is going to be whether we can still... No, we can't. So because the vehicle's overloaded, we can't then use the vehicle. Which is, this is what happens. So we need to put stuff back. Is there anything I don't need that's on the truck? To be fair, I don't need the bolo gun. Or the level 1 PCC. So they can go back on... They can go... Why can't I move them to the post box? I can't move them to the post box, annoyingly. If that's the case, I don't need to be in the post box to sort this out. All we need to do is just take enough stuff off that I can just drive. Yeah, vehicle in use. Too much stuff on it. So we can't drive it currently. The problem is, it doesn't tell you what the max is. That's the problem. There's some stuff we need. I probably could get rid of the materials, to be fair. The 400 special alloys probably can go, to be honest. Offload. That might be enough. The problem is you have to have enough room for the stuff on your back to also go in there as well. No, it's still not enough. Cannot use vehicles you carry into cargo. Okay. I'm not worried about what can't be placed on it, but we've got too much stuff. I wanted to hand in the deliveries. That's the only downside. That's quite a big one, though. The special fuel. I so wanted to hand in deliveries. That's the annoying thing. What have I got that I can get rid of? Nothing really. The cars I want to keep. Bolo gun, carrier, ladder. Yeah, there's nothing I can really get rid of. I think we have to get rid of the large one here. That one, the special cargo. Annoyingly, I think we have to offload that and hope that's enough. Yes, that's what it was. The special cargo was just too much weight, or total was too big. So we had to leave one delivery behind. But I think ahead of us here is where we're heading. Yeah, it is. Timefall Farm is straight ahead of us here. Nice easy journey when you've got a vehicle though. And we've taken care of the mules that were here as well. So that means they'll leave this Timefall Farm alone once we connect it to the network as well.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
We're here though.
Express ID verified.
To be fair, I could go back and grab that other big delivery and bring it back here in a second, just to get what we need from it. To be fair. Right, I don't know. A vehicle can't go in here by looks of things. I don't know if there's another entrance, so I may need... Is it going to be close enough that I don't need to worry? I think it might be, actually. Sometimes we have to carry it on us, but if the vehicle's close enough, I don't need to. Okay, make delivery. Yeah, if the vehicle's close enough. So that's everything we need. So that's the wheat delivery done. And hopefully now we can add this to the network as well. It didn't tell us that all the mules were taken care of and the area is now safe. Before we've taken down a mule camp and it said the area is now safe for reporters. It hasn't done that. But because it's not connected to the network, that might be why.
Bridges has always been so good to us. Mama
Two
was a
people
dear
this
friend
time.
in the early days. She saw the value
I don't think
of
we've seen
what
two
we're
people
doing
together at one
and
time.
the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Well, today is the day you join.
Shall we?
Yeah, you can check my delivery first though, it should be fine.
Well, I'll be. Did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage?
Carrier and truck.
Bless you.
There we go. Seeds damage 0. Perfect delivery as far as I'm concerned. Taking out a few mules on the way as well. Should be a decent connection level then at the start. That's already gone up by 400. Plus distance was a fair amount as well. We don't get that many likes for distance though. It's always a small amount, no matter what the distance is. Yeah, 10 for 2,000 meters. Awesome delivery. Bridges provided the following sound data. I'm leaving. What's the connection level with the farm? 1, 2. Oh, nearly 3. Nearly 3. So now our amount we can carry will go up now because we're upgrading delivery volume via this delivery. So we're just getting 3 levels on it. So our grade is now 111 expert mover.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you?
We do know Fragile.
See her. Pass along a message for us. Tell her thanks for saving our hides.
Oh,
If she hadn't
okay.
stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth.
So she said she did what she could to save South
Oh,
Knot.
right. The network.
But that's the first people that have said that she's a hero. Right, we can connect the farm now and get them online. And then we can also make the weather station deliveries here as well. If we get the red writing again, I kind of don't know what we're doing wrong when that shows up. I wonder if that will happen once we hand in these weather station deliveries. The farm is now added to our network. There we go. The little strand is there. The farm has joined the UCA. We've got a new interview to have a look at. Scanner nullification.
Sam, you've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right? Well, to help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner.
Okay.
Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor.
Ah.
And cancel out their pulse with your
That's
own.
quite interesting. I'd rather them find us though, because then we just shoot them.
Without worry. Timing is everything though.
So we have to time it right to actually get that to work. But having them find us and come towards us while we just stood there or hidden with a bolo gun works. All the structures we can now see.
Thank you. Now to start really using
Timeful farmer and the environmental scientist.
Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters.
That's the thing, we don't kill anyone because we don't want them to be BTs.
To predict.
And to form
The
craters.
network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use timefall.
I wonder if we'll see the land change around here now as well, if they're going to
We'll
expand.
continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem.
We just need to hope there's a path now leading to here.
Maybe we'll even stumble into some
Make
answers
our journey
by the
back
timefall
easy.
while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us, but I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow.
We try our best.
I can't wait for the harvest.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it.
So we're halfway to doing everything, are we?
Well, would you look at that? You've only just brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders.
Of course we have.
May as well make use of the return trip.
Good work. New order available.
Okay, we go into
Please
this
access
distribution
delivery
centre where we left our
terminal
last
for
truck.
information.
Before we do that, let's have a look. We've got a few things to look at. 2 mails and some data to have a look at. And then we also need to do the chips here as well. So, Thomas Sutherland, the bots are here, but is it apt for the best? Sam, that bot you brought us, it's a real piece of work. Takes everything into account. Cargo type, terrain, calculates the quickest route every time. And if it does happen to run into a BT, there's no void out to worry about. We can teach it how mules operate. It might be able to anticipate their movements and avoid them too. It means all the risks in using human porters, the dangers you and yours face every day, well, they could be a thing of the past. Might not be a need for you to put your life on the line any longer. Time to start planning for the easy life, eh? But is it for the best, I wonder? Leaving everything to the bots. Isn't that what led to drone syndrome and all that? Better to keep people involved in some respect. Maybe same with cars. Back in the day, everyone was all about self-driving vehicles. But if you ask me, the human hand ought to always be on the wheel. Am I right? I agree, to be fair. I do not want and do not want self-driving cars. I don't trust it. Bring me my Timefall porter. Thanks for delivering the delivery bot, Sam. Heard you were headed to that Timefall farm down the way. Don't know if you heard, but rumour has it they've been brewing beer. Maybe even using Timefall to speed up the process. I'm sure I'd like to have a taste if it's true. And if they join the Coral Network, I'll be able to place an order with them, wouldn't I? Of course, you couldn't print beer, so I'd have to rely on you again to get here. Pity the bots won't be able to enjoy it with me. But hey, guess that's a privilege only humans can enjoy, am I right? Anyway, I'm counting on you. So I'm guessing we've got delivery for beer to do. Would be my guess. Let's have a look at the data then. 2 memory chips. We need to actually access them. Is it 2 or 3 memory chips? I can't remember. What have we got here? Prepper interview the Timefall farmers. Me, I used to be an ecologist. Emily thought highly of me and my wife's researching the Timefall's effect on plant life. She was the one who suggested it could be used to boost agricultural production. See, Timefall's radically altered the ecosystem of the entire continent. Obvious, I know, just as it's obvious we're powerless to stop it. So we had the idea of trying to use it to our advantage instead. Make the environment better, not worse. Easier said than done, though. Take void-out craters, for example. Local coral density is generally higher in their vicinity, which correlates with increased timefall. All that exposure, you'd think they'd turn lush and green again before you know it. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite pan out that way. Nothing grows in any of them. Might be the timefall's done something to the soil. The truth is, I don't have a clue. Which was one of the reasons why me and the missus were conducting our research. Gotta say, for the record, that it hadn't crossed their minds that timefall could be used to grow food. The idea was all Amelie, so credit where it's due. So Amelie suggested growing food via timefall. That's quite interesting. Right, we need to access this to do the chips. Make delivery, share chip data. So we've got 3 chip data tandem. As I say, these are chips are collectibles, but if it's nearby, it makes sense to pick it up, because if we do decide to go for platinum, these will already be done, essentially.
Oh, this will be right at home in my collection.
You're a saint, Sam. Thank you.
What a wonderful gift.
They're all happy we've done them. All 3 of them. There we go.
Thank you for your contribution.
We'll have a quick look at what they are. They don't really have much to actually have a look at, to be fair. So we've got the frame arms for Genbu. We've got a new motorcycle, the Honda Rebel 500. And we've also got a low roar. Based American musician. Okay, let's see what we've got here now then. So we've made the main delivery here. Standard orders. I'm guessing we're heading back to the distribution point. I could deliver lost cargo, but I may take the vehicle and just quickly drive to the weather station. I don't think we've got anything to do. Is there anything in the share locker? Ladder? No, we've already got a carrier and all that, so it's all good. I say now we've got a vehicle again. We may just go straight up. So we're meant to be heading to distribution centre. That's where that's going. There's a fragile cargo. This is the beer, I think. And materials. Where's that going? I don't know. Cargo collection. So we've got to go and pick these up, I think. Let's have a look. So from there, we've got to go and pick these up. Collect 6 kilograms or more vehicle repair materials and deliver to Timefall Farm. I might just go and pick that up. We've got the vehicle. Just quickly drive there, grab them, come back here. That sounds like a good plan. We'll take that. We'll take the order for materials first. I think it makes sense to go and do that, as it's just down the road, so it makes sense to quickly go and knock it out, and it's done. It's number one thing done then. We have got loads of stuff on the truck, which will stay on the truck because we're about to drive it. I don't know if I should store stuff here, because we might run out of space, is my only concern. Might do that. The resins and the alloys and the ceramics I want to place in a private locker, just because I need space in case we pick this stuff up. We've already had one issue, we had to leave stuff behind because we don't have space in the vehicle. Right, we're just going to go and quickly grab these materials they need. Timefall's here because it's raining. So we're heading down there, essentially. There's a Timefall shelter nearby as well. Are we protected in the vehicle? I don't know if we are. And I don't think our gear... I don't know if anything's protected. There's a bridge there. We've got to go across the bridge. Yeah, I'm not sure if stuff's... I don't think it is, looking at it in the back.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Right, there is a shelter over here. I don't really want to just sit under a shelter, though. But we haven't been to one yet. So... let's go to the shelter. It's not something we've been in before. So the condition's fully restored. So anything that's been damaged in the rain is fully restored while you're under these shelters. Which I wasn't aware of. Structure menu. We can pass time as well. So you can actually pass time. So it's stops raining, essentially. We can upgrade the structure. We're here and able to. How many metals? It needs 400, which is exactly what we've got in the truck. Add materials. There we go. We might as well upgrade it while we're here. We've got the materials on us. Let's do it. Makes sense if we've got the materials, so we can just get it done. Let's let it upgrade for a second. We haven't had a chance to upgrade much stuff, so actually doing it for someone else's structure does help. Eight seconds. I don't know if there is something we're doing about to upgrade on people's stuff, but at least we've done one. I don't know what that gains by doing so. Resistance is boosted by 50%. Customization slot and the container repair spray effect is boosted. What does it need now? Oh, lots of metals. I haven't got enough. I've got plenty of crystals, but not enough metals. We can't. Let's pass time. We've not passed time before. Underneath a shelter. So I'm curious how that works. So we've passed time underneath the shelter. 10 minutes have passed. The weather has not cleared.
Damn rain won't quit.
Okay. What we need to do on our map is find out how long the rain's here for. So in 10 minutes, in 20 minutes, in 30 minutes. It's not going effectively, is it? The rain is staying. The only thing we need to be aware of is the VOG container in the back of the truck. If that gets damaged, we're in trouble. So we may need to come back to the shelter if it starts to get too damaged. Okay, there's the repair materials that we need. Means I'm running out, grabbing them, getting back in the vehicle. Right, let's pick these up. I say we're just quickly getting this done before we head back to the weather station for a load of stuff and then distribution centre from there. It's a bit of driving, but because we've got a vehicle, it'll make life really quick and simple. There's more of these to pick up. We've picked up 2, but there's a few more we want to grab. I'm going to quickly chuck what we just picked up in the back. My only concern is we can run out of space in the truck. I always like to get everything that we've got to do for these. I know we've got 2 and it's enough to succeed. But I'd rather grab as much as we can. So how many more are here? There's a few more, I think. How many more we got? So there's one there. That's the mission. What's that? That's some more over there and there. So I think there's 4 more essentially to pick up. Yeah, one here. That's a paver as well there for road building. So eventually there will be a road here, I'd guess. So I'm quickly grab this one. Back in the vehicle. Okay, one to the right. We'll go and grab that one. And I think there's one up a hill to our left. As I say, we don't need to grab all of them. We could complete it with just one. I'd rather do the mission fully than leave some behind. Plus it gives us extra points when it comes to... it gives us extra points when we actually hand it all in, so... I think it is worth making sure we grab everything.
Right on.
Okay, I think there's... how many more left? There's one down there and one there. So we'll swing left to this one down here. Grab that, and then we'll go and grab the other one up the hill. May need to use a ladder. As soon as we get a warning, though, that the containers are starting to be damaged, we've got to be careful, because we have the VOG in the back. That could prove it an issue if we get that too damaged. We've already been warned not to damage it, that's the thing. Right, this one here. Got one more to do, and then back to the farm, hand these in. Yeah, back to the farm, hand these in. We'll quickly take a quick drive to weather station, and then from there, back down to then go to the distribution centre. That's the plan. My original plan, because we left the truck at the distribution centre, was to use the truck to do a load of deliveries, but the issue was we left it too far away according to what it told us. So we lost all the stuff we'd stored in the truck. Other people got to deliver it for us, I think, the way it worked. I don't know why someone put a climbing rope here when we just walked up, to be fair. Didn't we need a climbing rope, did we? Right, now we're going to head back to the farm, because we've got it all. I'm just going to double check we've got it all.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing else here. There's a load of ladders and stuff. So this kind of area we haven't really explored too much just yet. So we can head this back to the farm, hand this in, and that's that done. Then we're going to quickly head to the weather station via the road. It's quite a quick journey via the road, to be fair. And then from there we will come back down and go to distribution centre. But we need to deliver the beer, essentially. So we're going to quickly pass underneath this just to see if it'll fix all our containers. Container damaged. That was my concern, was container damaged. So it fixed it. Come on, fix the VOG. Yes. Container fully restored. That was my concern, was the VOG. Obviously, if that gets damaged, we're in trouble. So that was my concern. Where is it? Machine oil. No, it's not that. Hang on, where's my VOG? There it is. 100%. 0% damage. That was close. It did say container damage, which I think gets it down to about 50, 60%, something like that, and then we get a warning. Thanks for the like, Rodos. Much appreciated. But yeah, we're all good. Everything's been re-preserved. Back across the bridge, let's go and hand this in. If we didn't have the truck, I wouldn't go back to the weather station. But because we have the truck, it makes sense to quickly go and do it. Because it's not a long journey. Plus, we get more rewards if we actually hand it in rather than deliver it via a post box. It does seem to rain quite a bit here, doesn't it? Annoyingly. Right, the only concern is obviously that VOG that's in there. But let's quickly let's not fall over. Let's hand this in. So this is their delivery. We got all 6. So it's a full delivery, not a partial. I'm not taking on the new order here yet because I know we're going to head back to the other station first. So I don't want to take on the new order because it's just then all over the place. And while the time falls here, I don't really want it in the back of the truck.
Kind of you to come and see us again.
I wonder if I can store the VOG here just so we don't have to worry about it till we get back here after the weather station.
Wow. I wasn't expecting all this.
What you have to do is store the VOG in our private locker, to be fair. I just don't want to get damaged by the time fall, effectively. I suppose if you weren't bothered about doing going the extra mile with people, and I know it's been talked about in the game anyway with messages and stuff like going the extra mile, you wouldn't have to go and do half of this. You could just go where it's telling you to go. But I kind of feel, we've got to do how we'd normally play, our normal play style, which is pick everything up and do as much as we can. It's an awesome delivery again. That should be 3 stars, surely. It is indeed. Bandwidth has now been increased. Human detection.
Added a new function to your Odra deck. A human scanner.
Ah, nice.
That way you can
This is why connection levels are important. This is how you get the upgrades.
Can't keep it active all the time though, so be careful.
So we can use a little bit. That's very handy. I've probably gone a few levels up, I would have said. On delivery volume to 30 would be a bonus because that will give us more weight we can carry. Although the high power legs do a lot of the lifting for us. We leveled up by 1, grade 112, expert mover.
Oh, and before I forget.
Oh, they're going to give us something. It's because we leveled them up. Giving you ceramics, 800. 800 ceramics. I don't want 800 ceramics. Okay. We'll load them onto the truck. I've already left my other stuff here. To be fair, actually, I probably shouldn't load them on the truck. What I'm going to do is chuck them in our private locker for the minute. They're no good to me, on me at the minute. So private locker will be fine. I'm just thinking, is there anything else we can get rid of? Where's that going? They're going to distribution center. We're not going there straight away. So let's place in private locker because we'll do that shortly. That's going to distribution. That's going to go in private locker for a second as well. So the machine oil is going back to the weather station. So we're going to quickly go and do that. There's a couple of things to pick up on the way. And then we'll come back here, grab our stuff from the locker, the other jobs, head distribution center.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Oh, hang on, there's a new order. There's a couple of mails we'll look at in a second. Oh, it's just that one. Okay, that's the beer going back to distribution center. Just actually looking at the map, going back is going to be a pain in the bum. Because I think it's going to be quite a journey, even with a truck. But we shall see. Right, the mails we'll have a quick look at. I've got 3 of them by the looks of things. Thomas Sutherland. What kind of porter grade you getting these days, Sam? It can't be easy trying to stand out in all those categories. Cargo condition, delivery volume, bridge link, all that stuff. Couldn't manage it myself. I'd throw my hands up in frustration. Got one piece of advice for you. Focus on delivery time. That's the most important thing when it comes to making deliveries. After all, how to improve it though? That's the question. You probably know this already, but in case you don't, there's one simple way you can improve your speed. Take the shortest route. Unless that is, an area's infrastructure means that a longer, less direct route will get you there faster. Not so simple after all, eh? You've probably got a feel for picking efficient routes already, though most ports of your experience ought to. By the way, if you're already feeling confident about how quickly you can make deliveries, why not try your hand at setting a premium delivery record? You might even enjoy it. We haven't done a premium delivery yet. We'll do that shortly, because that's the beer, in fact. It's not just your clients who'll be happy if you improve your delivery time, your body will too. As it grows stronger, you'll have more stamina, be able to hold your breath for longer, all sorts of good stuff. Keep at it, Sam. You're going to be at the top-ranked porter out there in no time. I just know it. The film director. Maybe it's just my imagination, but ever since I signed a contract, I swear I've seen you at least a half a dozen times here or there. We've not been back to the film director, to be fair. Was that your hologram, perhaps? Surely it couldn't have been every time, not when you come to see me bearing gifts. Nevertheless, it's hard to believe there's only one of you running around, though it's equally hard to believe that so many others could resemble you so very much. Goodness, could it have been a ghost or someone masquerading as you, perhaps? Oh dear, what have I got myself into? Well, You leave me no choice. Next time you come through, bring me that Cupid of yours and make me an official member of the UCA. You're the only one doing that for people correct. That should prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're really you. So the film director wants us to go back to him and sign him up to be part of the UCA. That's something we got to go and do as well. The Craftsman. How does the struggle? Sam, use any of those grenades I gave you yet? Yes, plenty of them, in fact. I've been looking to mass producing them, actually. Took a gander under the hood, so to speak, and saw they fit with a regulator that limits the amount of blood they drain from your body when you're not feeling your best. Good old Mama, always looking out. That said, where you're headed, the BTs are only going to get tougher and meaner, so I don't live to making a few modifications. They're way more powerful now. They also use a lot more of your blood, which will increase the risk of anemia. Mama might object, but let's say I'll have different ideas about how to help people look after themselves. Anyway, they're just prototypes, you can't print yourself replacements yet. They're yours for the using, so go ahead, give one a try. So he's given us new grenades that are stronger, which is brilliant, but at the minute, not worried. Okay. So, look, you can see the vehicle getting damaged here. Right, let's plot a route. Obviously, routes are important. There's a load of gear we dropped down near this post box, so we're heading there first. And then from there, we're going to head up the road there, come back down here, and then find a route to distribution centre. That's my plan. How well that plan works, I'm not too sure. You can see the farming vehicles out and about. I'm guessing all the mules are down, but I could be wrong. Where did that bike come from? Someone's left a bike there. Now, the only thing I really want to worry about is that stuff still outside? And they're back up, the mules are back up. Yeah, the mules are back up. And the deliveries we left here aren't here. Quickly jump in here. We've got deliveries for the weather station anyway. I wanted the extra ones that were here, but they're not here anymore. They're not here anymore. And we don't have to fight the mules. I'm not worried about them. We can avoid them. No, there's nothing here that we need. What's that? That's left by someone. Why has it got a green line on it? Does it need to be delivered somewhere? It doesn't tell me it needs to be delivered, or does it? I think we do. I think if we deliver it, I think we get points for the. We get likes on the person we deliver it for. I think because I think we're returning it essentially because it was owned by someone else. So I think we can hand it in to return it essentially. I'd say I'm just going to drive away from the mules. There's nothing here we need from them. It unfortunately just means the big delivery that was here we can't do because it's no longer here. Frustratingly, because that would have been handy. But as I say, they've not got anything decent on them bar boots and stuff, so I'm not overly worried about that. There they are. They know we're here now. It's not the end of the world. As I say, I'm just going to keep moving. We're all going to be out of their view in a second. There's a charger here, which is why I'm heading for it. We're now out of their view anyway. Yeah, they're not going to come after us now. We're fully charged. There's a post box here. Let's have a quick look at what this has got, in case there's something to deliver to. Just in case there's something we need to deliver to the weather station from here. Because that's where we're heading. We might as well check. Oh no, there's nothing here. Right, let's go. As I say, we're heading to weather station because we'll upgrade its points that way. Let's just check out where we're going. So yeah, we're going to head to the bridge, and then we're heading up to our safe house that kind of way. There is a shelter there as well. How long is this rain going to be here for? A while by the looks of things. Okay. Right, we're heading to the bridge, up to the weather station, then back down, and then grab our stuff. Find a way to the distribution centre. We do need to go to the film director to add him to the UCA at some point. Now he wants to be added. I am looking for any lost cargo that's going to where we're heading now, because that makes sense to grab it while we're here. My only concern is the cargo in the back being damaged by the timefall, but hopefully we're okay. I do like that though, someone's placed that on their bridge, that's quite cool. So yeah, especially handy having a vehicle for doing these things. So there's something there we could pick up for the distribution centre. I'm not worried about picking up now. Okay, this is quite a steep slope, but this is why I think this vehicle's struggling a little bit with it. Bit of boost though. It's a very steep slope, isn't it? Boost tells me there's drain battery, it's the only downside to the boost. Right, okay. So there's a weather station delivery on the right hand side there. We might as well grab that while we're here, because that's where we're going. Yeah, that hill, it didn't like the vehicle, the truck didn't like the hill, did it? It was struggling up there. Let's quickly go and grab this lost cargo. It's going the same place we're going. So we may as well grab it while we're here. Just need a timefall to stop us effectively. There we go. Yeah. I think the rain has stopped. I think the timefall is stopping, so that's going to help us. Okay, this thing does need charging. There is a charger up this hill over here. This doesn't charge it, does it? No. But there's a charger just ahead of us up there. That's where we're going now. We're going to hand in all these deliveries, back down the hill, grab the stuff distribution center, find our way back effectively. So the more time for, the more we have to fix stuff as well, and we haven't fixed anything at the minute. There we go, there's a charger. So structures will get broken down as time goes on. See, the vehicle is damaged as well. Right, I'm hoping this will be close enough here, because we've got deliveries in the vehicle. So roads do erode as well, which is interesting. Deliver lost cargo. All of this is coming here. And the PCC will entrust as well. Because that's returning the PCC to the person who lost it to the mules, I think. So that's all the deliveries for here. As I say, the best thing, the only way to get upgrades and better stuff is by doing these deliveries and upgrading the different places. A few bonuses done. It's a shame the really big delivery that we had to leave behind previously, before we got to the farm, we couldn't re-pick that back up, unfortunately, because that would have been a big amount of likes, I think, there. Still a decent amount though. Not quite 3 stars though. And we returned someone's PCC that they lost as well. There we go. So that will be, so we got 45 likes to the person who lost it. That would increase their bridge link, that one actually, to be fair. Miscellaneous up by 1, bridge link by 1. So we're now 114 grade expert mover.
Well, good luck to you, and take care of yourself.
He's got delivery by looks of things here. We'll have a look at what that is as well. See, all the stuff I'm carrying is damaged as well. What has he got here? We've got those 2 already. So don't know about that. This is going to... Oh, another one for the Timefall Farm. 170 kilograms. It's a big delivery. Premium as well. Premium deliveries. This will be our first one. I don't really know what we have to do with premium deliveries. Select premium delivery. Less than 3% damage and 10 pieces of cargo. We can do less than 3%. It's in the back of the truck. Yeah, we'll do that. Less than 3% damage. It's a premium delivery. Our first one. I don't need any equipment. It's all good. Load onto truck. There we go. That's everything we're carrying to the farm. And if we get less than 3% damage, that's the first premium delivery done. The vehicle is looking pretty damaged, isn't it, right now? So, we've just got to deliver this premium delivery with no damage, effectively. And it is straight down the hill. We have got to go through the territory of the mules, but I'm not overly worried, to be fair. As long as it stopped, if it's the timefall stopped, it means damage is going to be a lot less. Turn this thing round. I do find driving the vehicles in this better than other games. I struggle with driving in other games quite a lot. Too heavy-handed, I would say, with the accelerator. But with this, I find them really simple to drive. The physics of them aren't, you know, incredible. They're not realistic or anything like that. But even so, it just works. I just find them really easy to use. Right, we're going over the hill. This vehicle I don't think is going to last that much longer though if we get much more timefall. You can see all the rust as the timefall ages it. But this is a big delivery. If we can make this work, that should be our first premium delivery done brilliantly. In theory. Obviously, things can go badly wrong very quickly. If I tip the vehicle, that would be bad, to be fair. It should be okay. This downhill section's obviously going to be tricky, but we're okay. I'm scanning, but I'm not stopping to pick anything else up. I think we just got to get this done. And then head to distribution centre. I don't feel we've achieved that much though, story-wise. We've got a couple of new places on the map. We've got just under an hour left of the stream, but I just don't feel like we've achieved a massive amount. Timefall's still here as well, so we've got to be aware of when there's damage. This area is not connected to the network either. Our truck is now damaged. Mule vehicles can only put in garage level, cannot be repaired. Okay. Because it's a vehicle from the mules, we cannot fix it. So once this is zero, it's zero and done. It's a timefall that's damaging it, to be fair. The grenades are nearly ruined by timefall as well. That's not good. Why is it my grenades are nearly damaged by timefall? Which ones are they? 80% damage. Wow, we're going to lose grenades. It's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. Obviously, we know we're going to get seen. I just want to get there before we lose the vehicle. Because obviously, my only big worry is the vehicle stopping on us. We've got a delivery on board. That would be bad. Try and use a shelter here, to be fair. That could fix our grenades at the very least. Won't fix the vehicle though, I don't think. Yeah, the conditions now for the custom-made tools have been fixed. On my grenades, if anything. Keep going. You're not fixing my grenades, are you? It's not going to fix my grenades. Hang on. My only concern is they're now going to spot me here. Because obviously we are right near the mules here. What I was wanting to quickly check. I can upgrade, and I said I wondered if I could repair what's actually the truck or anything. I wanted to check if we could repair that, to be fair, but we can't. Right, let's go. Let's get this order delivered, the premium delivery. Get it delivered, job done. Someone's dropped ceramics there. I'm going to grab them because you can actually give those back, and they give you do get a bonus for giving stuff back that people have lost. And that's exactly what this is. So we can hand that back in when we get to the farm just here. But yeah, we're going to lose this vehicle pretty soon, I think, because it's going to be too badly damaged. And we can't fix it because it's not ours, it's a mule vehicle.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons.
Which is one of those things. As long as we get back to distribution centre, it'll be okay. If we don't make it distribution centre, we've got an issue. Right, let's hand this delivery in. The premium delivery, it should be 0% damage. We said we'd do it for less than 3% damage. I'm hoping we've managed it. It's our first ever premium delivery. Let's go. It should be 0%. It's nice to do a premium delivery, to be fair.
Delivering cargo.
Did we get it under what we said? It wasn't a rough trip. It's a nice, easy drive, to be fair.
Well, I'll be. This sure doesn't look like cargo that you carted all over the place.
My only concern is getting back to distribution centre with that vehicle.
Honestly, Sam, I don't know how you do
You
it.
can see all my stuff is damaged, to be fair. I could recycle a lot of stuff we've got and then make new stuff to be might worth doing, to be fair. 0% damage. They're all zeros. I wonder if you get a bonus for premium delivery. Spot on delivery. Let's find out. Didn't give us, we selected less than 3%, but I don't think it gave us anything for it. I'm sure we selected less than 3%, but maybe we didn't because he didn't give us any bonus for it, so maybe we didn't select it. Oh, legend. What's that? Legend time 1. I don't know what legend means. Cargo conditions gone up by 1. We're now a grade 115 expert porter. I don't know what the legend times 1 is. Unless that's our premium delivery amount, and legend means we've done one of them. Potentially.
Before I forget, there's something we want.
Oh, they want to give us something else. Last time it was a load of ceramics. What is it this time? Oh, 1,000 metals. It says lightweight though. They do give us a lot of stuff. 1,000 metals. Okay. Load onto the truck. I don't know how long before that truck's no good, do I? I need to go and get another truck. I don't want to lose the metals though.
Well, don't be a stranger.
Okay. We've got something else to hand in here for someone else.
New order of it.
And then there's also a letter to read. So we'll make delivery of the lost cargo. That's the ceramics that someone dropped. It's not going anywhere. We're just returning it to the person who lost it. It's not an actual delivery.
Delivering cargo.
Yeah, there we go. So we've delivered it for Ethan_WQW. And that will increase our bridge link. There we go. Not by much. Okay. What do we got here? Standard order. So this is the other fragile delivery we need. This is to go back distribution center. As I say, my concern is the truck isn't in a very good state. We kind of need to go where the mules are and nick another truck, I think. But we've got to take the order. This is the job we've got to do. We're heading that way anyway, so it makes sense. Let's leave everything for the minute. Load onto truck. Right, in our private locker as well, I've got the Vogue that needs to be loaded onto the truck. The miniature cars need to be loaded onto the truck. We'll take the ceramics with us. I think the other stuff here can stay. The distribution centres are quite a big point of origin for everything, so it's handy to have a load of stuff there. But my concern is how much the vehicle can carry. What do I... no, we'll leave it here. Knowing that we can't fix the truck, I don't want to really have too much in it. Look at the state of all our stuff. Right, before we go anywhere, let's just check our cargo. So, damage 55%, 55%. Yeah, our grenades have nearly had it. That is a damage. It's all the timefall we've been exposed to. I think they're all usable though. So, although they are slightly damaged, what we have to do is recycle them and buy and get new ones, effectively. Carry is only 5%. Ladder because it's something new we've picked up. We have got container repair, but I don't think it's worth using it at the minute. Blood bags are good. Yeah. At some point we're going to have to redo everything, you know, buy new stuff, replace it because it's too damaged, effectively. Let's quickly read our mail before we go and we'll give it a quick save. Slaves to the wheat. Things have grown more wheat than we can harvest, more than a bot could handle with even. Say, have you making use of the new Odorek feature we shared with you? A friend of ours developed it specially for us so that we can analyse the soil and choose the best spots for growing wheat. Ours got lost in the terrorist attack on Middle City though. Still, we can definitely vouch how useful it is. Be sure to give it a try if you haven't already. Scan the ground? We do scan the ground normally, but I don't know if that changes it. Anywho, who would have been doing some light reading to try and figure out what to do with our bumper crop? Turns out the history of wheat is really quite fascinating. Did you know it originally a strain of grass native to the Middle East? That's right, but it wasn't until our ancestors began to cultivate it that it really came into its own. It turned hunters into farmers overnight, changing the evolution of mankind. Homo sapiens settled down in one place, stockpiled food rather than chasing all over creation. With stability came society, culture, religion, all courtesy of a little old wheat. But it wasn't a one-way street. Oh no. Wheat made out like a bandit. The obscure Middle Eastern grass wound up, spreading to all four corners of the globe. You could even say it was wheat that used us, and not the other way around. In fact, some scholars say just that we became slaves to wheat. What do you think about that then? Are we about to become slaves all over again? I hope not. Some of them letters don't really give you much, but some are actually really funny. Thanks for the like, was much appreciated. Right, so we're heading to the distribution centre. This is my concern. It's a long way. We've got a truck that is damaged. This is going to be tricky. I know we've got deliveries on the truck as well. So there is a chance we're going to have to drop a load of stuff if we're not careful. We can't use the zip lines. We haven't unlocked those yet. We basically need to drive effectively along this road here to then grab a bridge. I think that's probably not a bad route. The only downside is this is really rough terrain. As we know from there previously, our bike is there from when we went up to the weather station. I'm hoping there's roads being built, because I think this could be really tricky. But we shall see. We have given it a save in case anyone wants. Where's the time fall at the minute? Yeah, time fall's here. Yeah, it's kind of everywhere. That truck is not going to last long in that time fall. That's my only concern. Okay. If we have to take it by hand, then we have to take it by hand. I'm hoping we don't. But time will tell. Okay. So we need to head left here. Battery's not too bad. As I say, the biggest issue is the truck itself. So he told us it's damaged. I don't know how long we're going to wave it for before it breaks down and we have to carry it in my hand. So we shall see how far we can get. I'm not going to pick too much stuff up on the way because I just don't know how much we can carry. Because I don't know how far the vehicle's going to make it. That's my concern. And we've been pinged by the... May have been pinged. And, oh, there's a load of... I didn't know there was a load of them there. Okay, I didn't know that was there. So we know about this group over here of mules. I didn't know there was one here as well. Well, they've got a vehicle. What damages the vehicle? It's fresh. We're going to have to take these mules out. Because then we can change vehicles. And the vehicle we need to replace, because our vehicle's new enough had it. They know we're here. So I'm going to fight them. What I'm going to quickly do is chuck a load of stuff on the back of the truck. Just so we have less stuff on us. I don't need that. Yeah, if we chuck all that on the back, I'm just lowering how much is on us. There we go. Let's quickly swap that. There we go. Job done. Now we've got to get ready to fight these guys. Obviously, like I said, we need a truck. LVs, good morning. How are you? We've got 14 shots with that one. We've got 23. Right, come on then, you guys. I need your truck, so I need to take you all down. As I say, if it wasn't for the truck, I wouldn't be fighting these. But we need the truck because ours is broken. I don't need to kick that guy. Come on anymore. There's another one down. Some of these, remember, we need to kick, otherwise they get back up again. That's two. I need to make sure we kick these before it's too late. I also don't know how far away from the truck I can travel before it says I'm too far away and we lose everything in it. Which is what I don't want. Anyone moving, I need to kick. Another one. So when mules get a bit too easy. How my big boy. You're in a good mood this morning. Right, the big guy here I think takes more than one. There we go. He's down. Where's the guy that's throwing that at me? I didn't see him. Where is he? You're down. We don't kick them, they can get out. Oh, he's right behind me. He's there. Get up, get up, get up, get up. One down. Missed. He's down. Yeah, if we don't kick them, they can get up. And obviously that then creates an issue. We're healing at the minute. How many more are left? So all I want is the truck. Nothing else really bothers me. It's just the truck I need. Because ours is broken. Well, one's in the truck at the minute, actually. Where's this guy gone? Missed. There we go, he's down. If I can take the truck, I don't even want any of their stuff. I just want the truck. I dropped something here. Right, if we can drag him out, can't we? There we go, he's down. He's down. I've got one over here. I think that's the last one over here. That might be all of them. I'm really enjoying it, thank you, yeah. Really enjoying it. It's slower than we've been doing recently, but I'm really enjoying it. I just like the fact that you can kind of do things what you want when you want. You know, it doesn't have to all be done. It doesn't. I know what I'm trying to say. It's not quite working what I'm trying to say, to be fair. But yeah, just going around making deliveries, trying to keep the story moving as well. Is their truck any better state than ours? I don't think there's a way of checking how good a truck is there? Am I still being attacked? Are they all down? Think they're all down? It's still scanning, so I don't know if they are all still down. Right, cargo menu. There's no way of telling how good a truck is. I need to fix that container. Badly. Because that's VOG as well. We can't get VOG damaged. I need to fix the container. Thanks for the like. Much appreciated, there was. I'm glad you're in a good mood, Elvis. That's the main thing. Right, we need to quickly put this on the floor and fix it before I swap everything to the other truck. The other truck's already got metals in it. In fact, what I'm going to do is actually move all this stuff to the other truck. I'm guessing the other truck is in better condition. It looks like it is. Move to truck 2. There we go. It does look like it's all in better condition. The truck, if you look at the 2 trucks and compare them. So I think it will last as long as the one was using. Right, on the ground, I need to quickly repair. That's out. I've run out of it. Is that container repair? Yeah. I can't afford for that VOG to be damaged. Oh, there's another guy coming. There's 2 coming. Go, go, go. Run him over. Didn't manage to run him over. They won't chase us too far, not when we're in a vehicle anyway. The only downside is I'm not too sure where we're heading direction-wise at the minute. Okay. Are we away enough? Are they still chasing? No, we're probably away enough now. Right, let's check the map. So, we've got to get to this kind of edge here and either cross the river or follow it as we're heading for the distribution centre there. Because that's where also the main story wants us to go. I can build a bridge if I need to. I'd rather not. We definitely took everything from the other trucks. That's a bonus. What's your plans for today then, LBs? Hoping we can just follow this water along. It'd be we can't follow it along. Because we can't go anywhere. That's annoying. Okay, so we can't go that way. We have to go up the hill then, I think. Kind of need to head to here and then down, I think. There's a waterfall there as well, so we're not going to really make that. I don't think there's a low part to get up. We've got to worry about battery. If we lose the battery on the truck and we're going to do this by foot, it's going to be tricky. Let's try right here. Come on. I don't want to boost it because obviously we lose power quicker if we boost it. Can we go this way? There's a motorbike on the left hand side somewhere. I'm not going that way, am I? Yeah, that's not a way to go either, I don't think. Special beer container damaged. This is my concern. Everything's getting damaged in the timefall. Okay. Let's have a quick look what's near us. We need to get to a timefall shelter. Is there. That's where we need to get to. The only problem is, I think I can't get the vehicle down there, I don't think. In theory, if we get to that on the beach, in the vehicle, that'll fix all the containers. Then we head across here. Potentially, that would work. I just don't know if we can get the vehicle down there. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Obviously, while the container's damaged, it means that what's inside could also be getting damaged. It's also an issue. Drink beer and watch TV. Nice. Well, I've got to start recording Mafia after we won the vote. That's my recording afternoon this afternoon. And that's my plan currently. Right, can we get down there? There is a track that leads to the right here, but I don't know if it's going to take me down. That's a long fall. Okay, if not, I think we head for this shelter. Why can't I make a... remove markers? Marker to there. We'll head to the shelter and rethink the strategy. There's a charger there as well, so that would be a bonus. There must be well, I'm hoping there's an easy route to get to where we need to get to. The truck's battery's running out as well, I know it is. Right, quick charge, and then timefall shelter.
Give me a break.
It's not an easy route to get back this. It's kind of a weird one. I suppose the only other thing we can do is head back to... I don't want to head back up the top of the mountain though. Because if we head up to the top of the mountain, we're still going to get down from there. And going the way we came up, we can't go by vehicle. Right, they're all fully restored, which was my concern. Let's just check again if this is going to stop. Now we've got the weather station, we can see if the timefall's moving. It's not. Timefall's not moving at all. Right, okay. My thinking is then, we try and go this way. There is a bridge here. I know I don't know how big that fall is, because there's things out for climbing. And why would there be climbing anchors if you could get a vehicle there? There wouldn't be climbing anchors. Do I know what the anchor is? No. What is it? I was assuming it was a type of food was my assumption. As I say, if we have to carry this all by hand, we'll have to, but I'm trying to avoid it. The truck's damaged. That was my concern, it would happen. I may have to carry it all on our back and walk it. Because if it gets too much like this, all this rocks, you're not going to get a vehicle anyway. But I think there was a bike on the beach, essentially, so maybe that might help us. We shall see. Right, let's have a look. Right, we're now here. There's bridges here. Just because there's bridges, though, doesn't mean it's passable. Grenade is ruined. I thought that's going to happen. So we don't bump into BTs then, because that could be an issue. Yeah, I think I'm going to be leaving the truck here, I think. Another grenade is nearly ruined. Come on. This is why I thought this might be impassable with the truck. So there is a bridge further along here. But again, I don't know if the truck will make it. There's the bridges down there. And there's their climbing anchor. If I throw the truck off the edge here, will it survive is my question. I can jump it, you know. I think it might survive. I might be able to make this. It's a Russian soup. Oh, okay. It was Hitler's favourite soup as well. Oh, interesting. I'd not heard of that as a soup, to be fair. Well, I'm not a massive soup guy, I would say. Come on. Yeah, grenades I thought we would get ruined, to be fair. We were on that kind of cusp of them being out in the timefall too much, so I assumed we were going to get ruined shortly. Right, over the bridge. Okay, let's see where we're going from here then. We're nearly there, to be fair. I don't know how long this beach will take us, though. Might be alright. Until the vehicle stops working and then we're back to being stuck again. See, the road is going to be built at some point. There's a road builder there. But just not for the time being, by the looks of things. Let's keep following this around the edge. If we make this back in this truck, I'll be very surprised. Why is that orange? Construction zone. Oh, is it currently building? Oh, it needs materials. So there is a online safe house foundation. Oh, so it's an online safe house but hasn't been finished, I think, by the looks of it. Because it needs alloys. So someone built it and placed it but never finished it. Should make a game during World War II. They've always said they wouldn't. So Ubisoft have always said they wouldn't make an Assassin's Creed game during that kind of time period because there's too many guns. And obviously it's a lot harder to be an assassin when you can be shot. Simply. And I know there have been guns in games. But they've always said they wouldn't do an Assassin's Creed game during the war. It's just something they've always said. So I don't think they'll ever make one, unfortunately. I think BB needs a rest. Right, we've just made it to a charger, luckily, as our battery's running out. And we are nearly there. We can see the distribution centre. We have nearly made it. I don't know how we made it, but we have nearly made it. I think we need to start contributing to roads being built sooner rather than later. Just to make our life a little bit easier, to be fair. We got a mail from the Elder about rebuild the roads, rebuild America. So I've got a feeling we need to start rebuilding roads shortly. Just to make our journey so much easier. A reverse trike's been damaged. I don't think that was ours. I think we borrowed it. The music's decided to start. Yeah, there has been guns, but it's just something they've always said, is they wouldn't do a World War Assassin's Creed because of the guns and things. Come on. We're so close to being there. Just get through the rocks. Don't be stuck. Come on. We're so close. I won't jump either. Don't tip over. I don't know what happens if you tip the truck. I have got a fragile delivery on board, so I don't really want to tip it. There we go. We made it, and we're back.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Come on. Get down. Right, we've got a few mails to read, but first and foremost, deliveries to make. Deliveries to make, and that's the important thing. We've actually made it. I didn't think we were going to make this. Call of Duty can't make it this World War II story. Yeah, theirs aren't brilliant, I must admit. But yeah, it's just something they've always said they wouldn't do, and they always said because of the weapons, but then, like you say, we've had weapons. Right, we've got 3 deliveries to do here. One of them, I think, is main story, and the other 2 are just standard deliveries we wanted to do as well. Let's go. The VOG preserved liquid metal resource. I cannot believe we've made that without it exploding on us, so that's brilliant that we've actually survived that one. But that's the main story moving forward as well with them 3 deliveries. We need to go to the film director at some point and put them on the network. He now wants to build. He wants to join the UCA. He's already connected to the chiral network, but he now wants to join. So it's something we're going to do at some point.
My hat's off to you.
So our truck full of stuff here is gone. We saw that earlier on. That it was all gone, unfortunately, which is frustrating because that would have been worth a lot of likes. I haven't because I've got other stuff on the go. I don't want to pay for it just yet. While I've got other things on the go. That's the only thing. I've got to wait until I'm ready to play it. Essentially, I've got to decide what race because I've always wanted to do a racing game on the channel. Currently, Grid Legends is currently our one. We travelled 11,000 meters with that one, which is incredible. I didn't think we'd be able to do that. 11,000 meters with that one delivery. It's because it went everywhere. And we've unlocked a jump ramp. We can now build a jump ramp with our PCC level 2 as well. That's big. Got it to 3 stars as well for the distribution centre. You can now choose new colours of vehicles, which I'm not that worried about. Increase in materials. But yeah, so there's no point buying it until I'm ready to play it. And I'm not sure. I want to do it. I'm probably after Grid Legends. I was thinking a Need for Speed, but I don't know. Haven't really made that decision as of yet. But I think I'm always going to have a racing game on the channel somewhere. Just because I enjoy them more than anything else. I might be rubbish at them, but I do enjoy them. So, yeah, it might be that one after Grid Legends, maybe. I haven't quite decided yet. I've heard lots of good things, though. I've heard quite a few people saying how good it is. So, it's definitely something I want to play. Okay, that had a little bit of damage, but we still did the delivery. 1% damage, that's not bad. That's going to be a big delivery route as well, to be fair. Because we went back and forth to the weather station, then back to the farm, then back here. I cannot believe we made it in the truck either. I know we nicked the second one from the mules. 11,000 meters again. Another awesome delivery. And the completed bot delivery, please don't be an A. The only not awesome delivery we've achieved so far is because a bot delivered it. 13% damage, 32%, 13, 38%, 43, 44, 47, 61% damage. What do you do with the bloody stuff? Average damage 36. An A. So it seems to be the bot deliveries seem to always earn an A, whereas when we deliver it ourselves, earn an awesome. So, still want to use the bot. It's there. It's doing deliveries for us, leveling things up. But yeah, not brilliant. So the legend was because of the premium delivery we did earlier. Cargo conditions going up as well. Yeah, it'll be discounted soon enough. I'm surprised it wasn't discounted for Black Friday, to be fair. Because I think that was last weekend. It's £44. Yeah, I've got no issue in buying it. I'm just waiting until I'm ready to play it. I don't want to buy it and it sit there for nothing, and then I find it's reduced by £5, £10 later on. That's the thing. So we've leveled up. With grade 119, expert moving out.
Well, take care of
I don't know
yourself.
where the story's going to take us next. Are we still heading west? Or are we going to do stuff around here?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for
Okay.
further information.
What time are we on for? It's 22. We definitely need to rest. I know that much. I'm going to go to... We've got some mail to read, but I know we also need to rest. Let's go to rest in private room. Because we haven't for a while, I know we need to. So I think it's a good time to do it. Kathy, good morning. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. But a busy week ahead, but I'm okay. Hope you're well. You're up early this morning. I haven't really looked, to be fair, Elvis. I know a lot of people complaining that the PlayStation Plus wasn't discounted that much. I know people are moaning about that, which I completely understand, with the price increase as well. I think a lot of people are hoping Black Friday deal would be really good for extended, but they only discounted it if you were going up to a higher tier than your current subscription. Whereas I'm on premium, so I can't go any higher. So there's no discount for me. But we've got some mail received as well here. I am going to have a quick shower and go to the toilet, mainly because we haven't, so we should. And then we'll look at all the mail, try and figure out where we're going next. We've got about 20 minutes or so left, so we may get something else in, depending where he wants us to go. If it's using the road network that's to the east, northeast, then we'll get a few things done. If it's not, then it might be a little bit harder. But like I said, we need to head back to the film director at some point. He wants now to join the UCA. He has got the chiral network connected, but it's the UCA he now wants to join. So we're going to go back and see him at some point. And I think we've got like 6 mails to read. And we're going to need to fix a lot of our stuff here as well. Like our bolo guns are nearly destroyed. He lost some grenades because they're destroyed in the timefall, because we couldn't get out of that timefall for love nor money. There was nothing we could do to get away with that. Although we can build shelters now, admittedly. I'm glad you're good, Kathy. I'm glad you're good. We don't really see you as much now. I know it's me with the evening streams not happening at the minute while I'm trying to get my nighttime routine sorted. We don't get a chance to see you as much. But I'm glad you're well, though. Right, we've got a few things in our terminal to look at. So, there's 5 mails of all of them. There is also music. Let's go to the music first. We've unlocked I'm Leaving. I'm not putting it on. Luckily, I don't think the music in the game is copyrighted, so we leave game music on, but it doesn't affect us, luckily. I am enjoying it. It's definitely a change of pace, but I also like the fact we can just pick up everything around us. I'm one of those people, as you know, that will pick everything possible up. So it's kind of catering to me in that way. But yeah, enjoy it. Story is really intriguing because it makes you think, if this happened now, what would happen? You know, and it gets into your head about it, because what a lot of the letters and stuff talk about is what happens nowadays. But therefore that added thing of this Death Stranding that happened. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. What do you think of it, Kathy? So the Elder's written to us, rebuild the roads, rebuild America. I was just saying we need to rebuild some roads, because that would help us massively. I see them delivery bots are on the prowl again. Guess that means the roads are getting better out there. Used to be highways and byways running all over back in the day. There was one, the Mother Road, some called it. That was the one folks used to follow all the way west, chasing their dreams. Rebuild the roads and you rebuild the dream, is that it? That old American classic, the belief that success and prosperity are within everyone's reach. Well, I may not be much for the UCA and your plan to rebuild the country, but if you finally make that one work, I'll raise a glass to you, that's for sure. You like to pick everything up too. It kind of caters to that, doesn't it? And the fact that you can kind of figure out which way you want to go yourself. You don't, you know, there is some kind of linear aspect where you've got to take this order to there, and that's a story order, so that's going to make the story move on as we're heading west. But at the same time, you can kind of decide, right, I'm going to do this, this, and this, then I'll do that, then I'll do that, and it kind of works. You haven't seen much, have you not? No, we were always 6 streams in. We had a short stream because of a meeting with insurance last week. So what are we? How many hours are we now? We're what? 3, 6, 9, 12. Around 15, 18 hours, I would say, roughly in. I don't know how long the game is itself story-wise, but yeah, about 18 hours in so far. I'm still really enjoying it. You know, I'm liking all the lore and all the different things you're learning about as well. But then I like reading everything that game has, all the little tidbits they've put into it as well. And vehicles do make life a little bit easier. Sam, you're the man everyone's talking about, the cube collecting hero. The cube is something we picked up for Thomas previously, to be fair. And a fan of Half-Life and Portal to boot. I don't know how he got that information. As a matter of fact, that's why I'm writing you. I've lost my own precious specimen. I know, not again, I can hear you saying, well, think of it this way. Experiments repeated over and over are essential to scientific advancement. Everything we've got now, bots, trucks, you name it, it's only because pioneers of previous generations are willing to engage in a bit of trial and error. And now I'm giving you the chance to do the same. You're bound to learn something along the way for science. My cube should be somewhere northwest of the distribution centre of Lake Knot City. Looks like the local mules have got hold of it. Take it to the distribution centre south of Lake Knot City. Once you find it, counting you, Sam, that's not much time left. Okay. I've got a feeling so that's a story order, I think, and I've got a feeling it's going to be timed. If you're saying there's not much time left, we shall see. We're also not taking it back to here. We're taking it to another one, I think. Weather station. Weather station upgrade. You know, I'm not even technically part of the core staff. I'm medical. I was posted to keep an eye on the skeleton crew, make sure the head stayed right, and somewhere along the line got roped into processing deliveries. Anyway, before we became part of the chiral network, this place was a weather station in name alone. We were collecting meteorological data, and only over a pathetically small area. We weren't able to share it with anyone. Prior to the stranding, there were countless weather satellites circling the whole planet, watching every move the clouds made, measuring every twist and turn of the wind. With that much data, it was easy to create forecasts. Things are different for us. We don't have the top-down view of the whole picture. But the Cupid and the network can provide us with the next best thing. Now that we can correlate data from all over, we can generate more comprehensive models, which give us a much better chance of accurately tracking fluctuations in chiral density. And not only that, we can send weather reports to every city, prep a shelter, and bridges facility on the network. Now we really are doing something useful. We owe you big time, Sam. So they're happy, which is a good thing. The farmers are back. What the farmers need this time? Dear Sam, another long down the road, I'll wager. Well, you know what soothes mind, body and soul after a hard day's work? The delicious draft, a Timeful Porter. We've finally got to brewing up a batch of beer. They've named their beer Timeful Porter. Are you familiar with porter? It's an English ale that's been made since the 1700s. Is it really? Okay. I would say a IPA is the only really one I know that's been that old. It was popular with the couriers who used to deliver loads up and down the Thames, hence the name. And the other part, well, I don't think I have to explain that. It's crafted with the finest, fastest growing wheat under the Timeful. So, Mr. Legendary Porter, why not put your feet up and enjoy a tall glass of your namesake? And don't think this is the end of it. We'll be baking bread and cooking pizzas before you know it. Just you wait. Dennis, good morning. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Getting there. We've upped our amount of morphine we're having in the patches now to the maximum we can have from the doctors. And it's kind of taken the edge off the back a little bit when we're streaming. Doesn't help with the foot at all, though, admittedly. So yeah, but we're getting there. You're playing Dinkum right now. Oh, okay. I've not heard of Dinkum. I'll have to have a look at that. Dinkum. I've never even heard of it. Let's have a quick look. Ah, okay. Mining, fishing. Ah. Early access. Okay. Yeah, look, it reminds me of them other ones. Is it Stardew Valley? Things like that. That's kind of what that reminds me of. So this distribution centre, Thomas, kick back with some Timeful Porter. Sam, thanks as always. I've sent you some Timeful Porter, the world's fastest brewed beer from Bridges' fastest runner. Hope provides a welcome respite on a hard day. Should be waiting for you in your room. So the beer we delivered to Thomas is giving us some as well, effectively. So where's our beer? He said it's in our room. Examine table. There we go. There's our beer that we've delivered. That's great. It looks, yeah, it just reminds me of Stardew Valley and things like that. Them games are quite addictive once you get into them, aren't they? That's the only thing. Don't get too excited. It's one beer. Increase their stamina, to be fair. Right, we can boost it higher. We don't need to, though. Right, let's leave. What have we got? We've got about 10 minutes. I want to see where the main story's taking us. It may be possible to do it before we finish. May not. We do need to replace all our gear. You can see how damaged everything is. I need to go through everything and work it all out. We've still got a load of stuff in the back of the truck as well. I've noticed we've got a legendary ×1 next to everything now as well, weirdly. Yeah, that vehicle has had it, near enough. It's a fun, relaxing game. It does, yeah, it looks like it is, to be fair. Right, orders for Sam. What do we got? Urgent. We're going to do it within 45 minutes. And this is somewhere new. This is just a junk dealer. We also need to, we need to go to the film director anyway to link him up to the UCA. So we do want to do that. That's the main story one there, but I don't think we have time to do it today. Where it's got to go today is going to be an issue, I think. Annoyingly. So yeah, we won't take those. Standard orders, what do we got? Metal delivery to the engineer. Edible plants to the elder. The elder's in the mountains. It's a bit tricky to get to him. Craftsman needs resins. Pesticides to the farm. Their food rations to their weather station. I'm just thinking what we've got 10 minutes or so, and I want to see if we can get a little bit more done today if possible. Is there a road there yet? I don't think there is a road, is there? It's potentially part of a road. So the metals are going to the engineer. Let's take that. We're not going to do the elder. Craftsman, take that as well. Legnot City, I think I've got something else that needs to go there anyway. And rations are there. So yeah, let's quickly go and get these deliveries knocked out. There's 3 of them going back to the other places that has a road network.
The jump ramp schematic has been added to your PCC. These ramps
Lots of doing Claire, which I love. Building right. Oh, okay.
Propel you high into the air. You can use them while driving.
Does sound like something that's quite relaxing. I don't really play anything I like to relax. I probably should, to be fair. Yeah, it's I just when I searched this on Steam. Yeah, it's something I probably could have on the laptop. To relax to be fair. So PCC level 2, we have some of these already. Although saying that, yeah, we do. We don't own any now. We've used ours actually. I better actually make one, to be fair. But they can now build jump ramps essentially. Okay, I'm going to take a long range trike. The reason being, I don't think our vehicle will go much further. So I'm going to borrow this person's long range. Borrow the green. Okay, load everything on the back. Oh, that's a big delivery. I might not be able to take the bike. I don't know how much I can put on the bike. Yeah, this might be a bad idea. I can't. Truck's full. Okay, this may be a bad idea. Yeah, truck is full and badly damaged. This may be a bad idea. Trying to get a few deliveries done before we finish. I don't think it's going to work. Can't play anything outside Minecraft. Oh, okay. It doesn't. Well, Minecraft's all blocky though. It doesn't look like Minecraft. See, the vehicle is sparking. That's how bad that vehicle is. I don't know how far that's going to go. That's the only downside. And I can't go in the vehicle anyway, so this is not working as planned. Activate terminal. We've only got about 5 minutes or so, but I was going to try and get a few things done, and I don't think I'm going to manage it. Retrieve vehicle. We can store stuff on the trike. That's the thing. Anything else we can't take, we'll have to go back and forth, I think. So, on the bike, if we Why can't I store on bike? That's weird. Normally you can store on the bike, but I may have to do it this way. No, it's not letting me store anything on the bike. That's weird. Normally you can just store things. Look at it. As far as I know, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'll have a look at it today. If something's like I'm going to play on your side, so just why don't you password lock your computer, Dennis? Stop that happening. Right, these are all orders that we need to deliver. They're going to the main building. Okay, I'm not doing very well at this, trying to get this done today before we finish. Right, private locker. What I'm going to do, I've got loads of stuff in a private locker. That's the engineer. That's the engineer. I need to move those on me in a second. Craftsman. I think the craftsman's closer, isn't it? If I remember correctly. I think the craftsman's the one we want on us, because he's closer. Nice if we can just get one delivery finished off today. Store those. I need to recycle that, but I'm not doing it now. Lake Knot City, Lake Knot, engineer. Rid of that. Let's go in craftsman. PCC level 1. Okay, they can all be put in the private locker. And then, in theory, I may be able to carry these on us. I don't know if this is going to work. But I also want to take that, and that. No, I can't put them all in the back of us. Oh, come on, I just want to get one mission done before we finish. Craftsman. Can that go on our back? No. I can't carry it all. That's really annoying. I'm going to load it on the truck and try and risk it, I think, and see if the truck will survive. Okay. I'm going to take a quick risk. We've got to try and get to where the craftsman is. It's not too far. There should be a road network nearby. I'm hoping I can make it, and then that'll be delivery done. Because we can't repair this because it's a mule vehicle. Obviously it has that issue that once it's broken, it's broken. Right, there's a charger here where we planned the route. BB's happy. The problem is the bikes don't carry too much, that's the problem. Right, my plan is follow the road, get onto the road, we're going to the craftsman here, and that'll be the last thing we do today. That's my plan. Whether it works will be another thing. I'm hoping it will. Someone's left a bike there as well. Oh, don't get stuck in the water. That wasn't part of my plan. Come on. Okay, there was always a concern. The road isn't fully built yet, which would obviously cause us a problem, and that's where the problem was. Can I get up here? Ah, there's no road. I was hoping the road would have been built a bit more yet now, and we'd be able to get up here a lot easier than we are. Can I skirt around the side here? Come on. See, eventually there'll be a road. See, you can see it's being built there. Eventually that road will lead and it'll be a lot easier to travel. We need to actually do a bit more road building, I think, to help ourselves as well with deliveries. This will eventually be a road as well. It's currently not. But it's things like that I think we need to focus on as well, is to get some of these roads done. Maybe tomorrow morning stream we might do a few of these roads, I think. Just to make our life so much quicker and easier. Especially now I've just chucked a load of jobs in our locker that we currently can't do. I've just smashed someone's ladder up. That ladder's connected to me, isn't it? yeah, it just makes these kind of quick delivery, or ones that should be quick, a lot easier to complete. Thank you. Okay, so if I'm right in thinking, the road is coming up and then we hook onto it there. So that road you can see just there, we're going to quickly jump onto that. We'll then go to the craftsman, drop our delivery off, and then that'll be us out of time for this morning. Tomorrow we're going to go and fix some of these roads and hopefully get a few more things done. Story-wise, today we've managed to get the weather station, so now we can have a look at where timefall is affecting things. We've got to go and see the film director. He wants to join the UCA. We've also been to the farm, which I'm now crafting beer. So we are getting there. We fought some BTs earlier. That was quite a simple fight, really, to be fair. But we managed to get that done, which is always a bonus. Right, let's get this delivery done as the final one of today. These things I did, but it goes from well,
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying.
yeah, but you can give him 5 minutes to play. Just stop him using what your stuff is. You can put games that you play in a folder and lock and password lock the folder on the PC, and then he can play on the PC. Just can't go into that folder to use any of your games. That would be the easiest way. There we go. That's the delivery done. Resins and special alloys delivered.
Delivering cargo.
You're gonna get a PC, new PC soon. Why do you need a double monitor for? I suppose if you're streaming PC games, you need a double monitor. One for the stream stuff and one for what you're playing. What are you going to be streaming from the PC then, Dennis? Yeah, just lock it in a folder. It's the easiest way. If you can't, if you've got to let him on your PC, just password lock a folder. Or what you could also do is separate the computer, so create a second user, and then he has a small part of the computer storage, and he can put whatever games he wants on that bit of it. So he doesn't actually have to access yours, essentially. I'm not sure how that affects saved games though, especially if they're saved online. Another awesome delivery there for the Craftsman. Have we got him to 4 stars? We have. Craftsman is now 4 stars. We've got a new hologram of Aloy. We also saw a hologram of Aloy earlier, to be fair. And we've got a Craftsman hologram as well now. We've got 2 new interviews. We're not going to be looking at those now because we are going to be out of time. Amount of materials we can now use has gone up as well. And we should gain some levels, I would say. Delivery volume up by 1. Yeah, just delivery volume, unfortunately. So only 1 level. We're now on grade 120, expert mover. We've played for 20 hours so far. It actually tells us total play time 20 hours. Total weight 1,963 kilograms. We've delivered 171 pieces of cargo. And we've travelled 65.4 kilometres. That's quite a lot, to be fair.
Just so you know,
Oh, for chat and gets, you're going to stream on PC. Ah, okay.
maybe you could use it more than me.
I see. I can stream with a laptop, but I just don't. At the minute, I want to focus on just PlayStation. The plan is to get an Xbox as well, but I'm waiting at the minute. He's for expressing his gratitude for getting to level 4. He's given a custom thematic grenades as a present. So my private locker here is full of materials. We need to check what the road needs. Grab these materials and get the road built. I think that's something we'll look at tomorrow. Because I forgot I filled my private lockers with materials just so I don't carry them everywhere.
Seeing you in action gives me hope.
Yeah, but most PC exclusives are on console as well. I know that means they're not obviously an exclusive. But generally, most PC games are on console, other than simulation games and some like Warhammer and stuff. Some of them aren't. So most things you can play on PC, you can play on console. And I personally prefer a console controller. That's my issue. Thomas Sutherland's... We're going to read this message before we finish, so we'll have a chat once we've saved. I just want to see this. You're an inspiration. Sam, I owe you an apology. In my last mail, I made it sound like you were on the fast track to becoming obsolete. It was all about bots taking our jobs. Guess I was caught up in my excitement over that delivery bot. Maybe I didn't let it show so much, but I was glad to find you on their doorstep again. Seriously, sure, the bots are useful and less risky. Doesn't mean we don't still need guys like you. If anything, we need you now more than ever. You're a symbol, an inspiration. When people see you risking your neck for the rest, they'll have something to aspire to. I'm not saying that everybody should charge off into the wilderness, of course, but I think you're a great example of how we can work towards a better future. People need that. Hell, I need that. It's always nice to be liked by the people you're trying to help. But unfortunately, we are out of time. We'll just go back to task and have a quick chat before we finish. If you haven't seen the schedule for this week, the video went live yesterday. The live stream is on our community page for the live stream schedule for this week. We have lost 2 streaming mornings because I've got appointments, a hospital one and a big insurance meeting. That's a really important one. And they're right in the middle of where we normally stream, annoyingly. So haven't got as many morning streams this week. Still no evening streams. I'm really struggling sleep-wise. And I just can't manage it in the evenings at the minute. So we are hoping to get back to evening streams soon. It's just, I've got to try and get myself into that routine and rhythm again. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, sleep's just dead in the water at the minute. Which means my evenings are just yawning constantly and just being drowsy, and that's not good for streaming, annoyingly. But I am hoping to get them back sooner rather than later. It's just, I can't rush it. I can't do anything to rush things, otherwise it's going to put me backwards. So we will be back to streaming evenings very soon, I'm sure. Kathy, thank you as always, much appreciated. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, like I said, so schedule is on our community page for the live streams and the episodic stuff. The episodic vote that ended last night, it was unanimous in Mafia Series 1, 2 and 3. So they will begin on the channel after Biomutant finishes in a couple of weeks' time. In fact, this afternoon is my first recording day of Mafia, so that'll be done this afternoon. And yeah, we are live tomorrow morning with more Death Stranding, so we'll be back for another 3.5 hours tomorrow morning. I don't think there's anything else to say. I think that's it. So we're back tomorrow morning and Friday morning. We're losing Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. But that is us for this morning. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning with Death Stranding. The episodic content is there daily as well. We've got Grid Legends career continues this afternoon. Far Cry 4 is tomorrow, and Wednesday Biomutant as well. But enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Dennis, thank you as always. Elvis, if you're still there, thank you. Kathy, have a good one. And we'll see, hopefully, some of you tomorrow morning for more Death Stranding. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.